All right. Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Street Coder Nate, and we back at it again on this live stream. Got a nice little new setup, and I've been doing research these last couple days. I ain't really been on YouTube. Been doing research on Streamlit, Kivi, and different stuff like that. Been trying to figure out what's the best way to write this user interface. And really, I've been trying to use Streamlit.io, but come from like a HTML, CSS perspective. But now what I realize is that Streamlit.io was written in a certain way for certain developers. So therefore, I got to write in that way. So what I've been kind of doing is just going through the documentation and us like getting my mind wrapped around the components and things that they already offered and the widgets and whatnot. So now that I got my mind wrapped around there, our app is still very doable, but it's just going to look like Streamlit.io built it. And that's cool because honestly, like the app itself, the automation itself is what I'm really concerned about, which we already got the pieces together. Now the user interface is just a way for us to interact with the actual application. Remember, the application is the business logic. The user interface is just a way to interact with that business logic. So what we about to do today is just tap in, continue writing some Streamlit and like try to knock out this user interface. I'm finna turn on some music, spark this blunt, and we're gonna get coding. Turn on this music. I'm low key into like a R&B music, R&B like genre type of day. Oh yeah, let me put in the chat if y'all got any questions. Got any questions? Drop them in the chat as I code. I'm gonna just be coding, and if y'all got any questions, I could just go ahead and drop them on. If I can pin this message, I can. Thank you. All right, bet. So people come in there and see that message. I'm about to just be vibing out, listening to some music and coding and just doing me. Gotta get this automation done. Moving on to the next stage. My last day at Microsoft is what day? Is Friday. So the nigga trying to get on his shit, get this shit going. So that's what I'm gonna be on. But yeah, I'm gonna turn on this music and just vibe out. Shoot. Really, this could just be like a little me and my homie Jeremiah would just be coding. Like I send them the link to the Zoom, and then we just get on Zoom and just be working and shit. It's basically what I could use it for real. That's what I'll be using it for. I'm just about to turn on music and get to going. All right, we're listening to my, like I said, R&B playlist today. We chilling. All right.
I wonder if she could tell we're home right now. Yeah. Come on. Dance.
I'm trying to tell y'all, these old school niggas, they don't make music like they used to back then. I swear to God, this shit be jumping. All right, bet. So let me share my screen. I try, but I can't find it. Oh, you guess real low. All right, so this is the code. I'm about to start getting ready to update it. Like I said, we're gonna go through the documentation as well. So let me pull that up here. Documentation. Like you're sexy. But I know everything inside. Oh God. All right, bet. All right, so basically what I went through and did, I was just going through the API reference. So the API reference, it just gets you right with all the components and shit that they offer. And this is the reference. Let's slide through here. So basically, let's create our app. What did the app look like last time? Thank you. All right. So basically, let's pull up that app that we was building. The way that you shake it for me makes me want you so bad, sexually. Oh, girl. All right, cool. So this is, remember again, it's the user interface we was building. This the dashboard, what the dashboard gonna look like. Then this is what when you pull up the emails, or when you go to like let's say the YouTube page, it'll be all of this info. So we gotta build this out real quick. It won't be that bad. These 3 pages are the main pages that we're doing today. Like so. Why you leaving Microsoft? Yo, what's good? Mechanics Fitness, bro. Basically just leaving Microsoft because I don't even know y'all can see my hoodie on. My hoodie. I'll be rocking this out. But I'm leaving Microsoft because basically, bro, I tried to balance the two, do some street coder stuff and Microsoft. And what I realized, man, it's just been real hard to do. So, I mean, I told myself, you know, I'll probably give Microsoft 2 years, just focus on Microsoft and just tap in with Microsoft. But I don't know, it didn't, like my heart just was like street coders. I gotta teach people, I gotta help people. Like, so really, man, like I left Microsoft because I wanted more time to be able to create my stuff. Like I've been having these ideas for street coders for like about a year and a half. I've been having these bots that I needed to create for my business for a long time now. But basically after 9 to 5, it's like working at Microsoft, cool. And I don't even work the whole 9 to 5, but just having to be available from 9 to 5 for Microsoft kind of took a lot of energy from me. And so what I realized was that I was trading my time for money because I felt like I needed money to survive in this 3-dimensional reality. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna trade time for money right now. Right now, I'm at a place where I don't really care about money anymore. So therefore my time is super, super valuable. So at that point, I'm like, all right, cool. With a whole bunch of time, I can go ahead and go stupid with street coders and the money will come one day. So I kind of paused on focusing on money right now and just focusing on producing and getting right for the community. So yeah, that's why I had to leave Microsoft so I can be full-time doing this. Like I just don't speak this shit. Like I'm like adamantly about like helping the community. Like I can't sleep some nights. Like, I wake up and be like, bro, how are we gonna get here? How are we gonna get to the next level? Like dead ass. Actually, the last couple of weeks, I've been waking up early in the morning, just like it's our time. It's time to get right. So my last day at Microsoft on Friday. It's just what it is. The last day on Friday, and nigga full time doing this. So you'll see a lot of things coming out: business cards, new website designs, all types of stuff coming out. PDFs, documents, ebooks, videos, live courses, like all this shit. Like I've been playing street coders for over a year now, and I've been doing my research. So first off, what we're gonna start doing is these live streams to build out these bots that I'm actually going to be using in my business. So like y'all paying attention to me building this bot, like I'm actually going to be using these bots in my business to help me run my business. So I'm trying to show y'all can build practical things that will help y'all. And then once these bots are built, it's just content after content to build up a content library. Once that content library is built up, it's like bet. Now it's time to generate PDFs. It's time to generate what's the thing called ebooks. It's time to start opening up my live course so people can sign up and get live teaching and stuff. So like it's a whole overhaul of a business that I've been wanting to do, but being at Microsoft, it was just too much, just way too much. I was just like, I'll just do the research for now and put the pieces together. Long-winded answer. All over the thing. All right, so let's see what this app look like real quick. With you moaning crazy, girl, keep on calling me. I'll take to ecstasy. All right, so this is our home component. It's the upload component. And we got the view emails. So home we gonna fix up soon, but right now we're just gonna tap in with the upload emails. We need upload emails to look a lot better than this. All right. Like I said, I'm gonna be using just regular Streamlit. I know they got Streamlit elements that I was using before, but right now I'm just gonna use Streamlit, just the regular API, to see like what the API all about. So we about to tap in. So we got the upload. All we need with upload CSV is just this part right here. I feel like I was trying to do a little extra with the HTML, CSS. But right now, I just need the app to work so that I can start generating my emails using artificial intelligence. So what I'm gonna do is end up removing this for a little bit. Boom, boom. I'm gonna remove that. And we can make love. I don't need that part. I'm gonna save that. All right, cool. And like I said, we're gonna just use regular movie elements. Or I said movie. We're gonna use regular Nisha Wilburn. Oh, what up, Nish? Man, long time no see, Nish. How you doing? How you doing, man? The plugs out here is something different. I really appreciate the love, man. Oh, my mama, like, shoot, me and my pop still talk about you. You cool with us. You always gonna be cool. You basically fam over here. Yeah, you gonna see me out here. I'm just about to be vibing and shit. Like I said, these plugs, they shit don't be hitting as hard. This shit supposed to be some gelato. So we gonna see what this shit hit. When I spark this shit. But yeah. And it didn't break down like some gelato is all I want to say. So we're gonna see what it's hitting like. But yeah. That's what this shit all about, man. You have your people on here just like vibing like on some real shit. Bet I'm definitely gonna hit your line. We plugged in. All right, so upload CSV. I needed to. Oh yeah, I deleted all this stuff out of there because all I'm gonna have right now is Streamlit. My body all over your body. So we're gonna write st.right. Upload CSV, just like that. We got a header. So then all I need is upload the CSV file. Cool. So then I need to do st. This is gonna be file. Look how sweet and easy that shit was. Did y'all just see that? Literally like that. Drag and drop files here. You can even drag and drop files here. And they said this type is only CSV. So if I click on that, boom, they're gonna only let me do CSV files. Boom, leads, upload. Cool. So let's see how I can get that damn data back. So let's see. Using files. Shit, if it's not none, all we're gonna do is just print to the screen. Whatever the file input was, file input. Let's just try to print the name to the screen or something. There we go. Got name. Bet. So right here, you actually saw leads.csv was printed out, but let's do it again so you can see it in real time. So I'm gonna upload the CSV. Boom. Boom. And then you just saw over here, leads.csv is printed out. So that's cool. Let's see if I upload a different one. Will it print it out? Boom. See, leads. One was printed out. All right, cool. So we actually getting the right file up in the code. So that's hard. Let's come back over to the code now. Now all we gotta do is just hook this up to like that backend function that we had created, where it's gonna accept the file. It's gonna accept the file, and then go ahead and put the data into the database. Actually, I need to do something. st.config. Is it config? Is it set page config? There we go. Set page config. And I need page title to be upload CSV. And then you'll see over here that the page title is upload CSV. I actually want to change this tab though. Can we say sidebar?
Why love has to change. You kiss me, but it's not real. Tell me what happened. Are we living a lie, baby? Is that magic gone? Do you feel the same way you used to, girl?
Need to keep sweat, go stupid on them. Come on, everybody, let's say. He is jealous. Yeah, I actually fix this nowadays because I swear to God, they love the not be beat.
Run your fingers through my hair. You tell me you love me. You act like everything between us is alright, girl. But you know that it's not true. You love me, or do you wanna leave me, baby? Tell me, girl, I can take it. Something is not right now, no.
I want to change that tab name. I don't know what that damn tab name is. They changed it right here. Oh, so if you put the underscore, is that going to change the title name? Let's see. I think that's how you do it. Boom, it added the space. Cool. So that's all we got to do. Just add the underscore. Ain't nobody gonna do the things I do. Ain't nobody gonna. Showed up cool in emails. Hey. So now what we can do is go ahead and hook up that front end functionality to this back end, or this front end to the back end functionality real quick. Yeah, see, Streamlit a lot easier. The doors for you. Ain't nobody gonna do what you like I do. Alright, so this is the interesting part right here, because remember, I first wrote it as a Flask API. So actually, I don't even need it to be a Flask API anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. Then I need to go ahead and remove that. Remove that. And it's not going to get a request, it's going to get a file. I'm going to get a file object. File won't equal. File object. Boom. So then what we're going to do is return. Ain't nobody gonna do for you. So I don't even think we need to return anything. Love you like I do. I mean, I want to return a state variable, like it was uploaded. But I don't know what I did. Upload emails, like, what if it don't upload? We'll get there. We'll return it when we need to return. All right, cool. And then boom. That looks good. So now what we can do is go ahead and import this. What we can do is go ahead and import this functionality into the code. So local pages.
Hey, what's that now, man? This a little one flag, man. Hey, Payne, I want you to tell about your show.
Making breaks so far.
Tell about mine, dog.
Even though you know my girl, I'm gonna call you man. I beat his ass. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do. Alright, so now I'm basically just going to hook up that function here. I think I want the files. Really?
Time I called her, she ain't know how to throw a fight. Now she an animal, I got a sex game right. I told her how to talk to me while she take pipe. And open up and show her what it really is like. I told her you can do this, I'll fuck on the first night. Cause after I beat you, babe, I'm loud and fuck up the whole life. I got a train.
Oh, maybe it is that file.
I call her my little pussy baby because she keep it tight. Whenever I tell her the bus, they got to tell her twice. Whatever I want to get on,
They got file now. But it is. You go to the code. And we ain't did nothing that we ain't supposed to do, cause you know. Get me on the ringtone. Basically, I need to figure out.
Nobody wanna be paid. Look all that ass on her. Look how that pussy sit up in them songs. You gotta want her. Love when she act like she bow-legged and bend the corner. She proud to be fucking me, cause I'm stunting on her. It feels good to be fucking a real nigga on her. Ain't called in 2 days, gotta let her mind wander. But when she miss me, she called to tell me to jump on her. That's why I'm mind breaking off, but she ain't with the drama. If you done ripped her before, you know I done cuffed her mama. You know she gotta be something, cause I done beat her humble. Baby snatching down there, I'm telling you, I promise. I exposed her to the real, and now she hate lame. Remember, she used to run from me, now she like pain. She called me sometimes just to ask me the other thing. But since I ran up and shot her, she ain't been the same. I'm not your man, I'm my girl, I'ma call you my shawty. So I can stand the things between the man. I beat his ass for my shawty. And we ain't nothing that we ain't supposed to do, cause you know.
Keep me on the ringtone. You gotta say get dirty. Okay. So if we come over here, oh yeah, we should be good. Pandas.reCSV. Oh yeah, yep, everything should work fine. Take off your shoes and relax your feet. Appreciate the support, man. 2 likes. I'm trying to tell you shit. 2 likes is nice because before it was getting 0. Appreciate y'all fucking with me. Every man is a woman.
Every man wants a woman. For him and her can just go hang. Just the two of them alone.
All right. Basically, I'm hesitant to run the code because the database already got the data in it. So you know what I'm gonna do actually? Let's come here, and instead of going to email list, I'm gonna go email list 2. Now let's see if this works. Just kick it. Just kick it. You pull up the database over here. Just relax your feet. Just kick it.
Every man wants a woman that can cook him up a good meal.
Make a ways to eat.
Take her out on the app and just chill. And every man wants a woman that ain't good for just laying on her back.
All right, so as you see, we got an email list collection. We got all the emails in it. Look how many emails we got real quick. This one all shit. I went through this the other day. Come on. Let's get it. So if you start scrolling, it should be a scroll bar. It should be coming soon. There you go. All the way down, 12,724 emails. These are all people who are interested in learning how to code. So, all right, we don't want to mess up that database or that collection. So basically, I said create another collection called email list 2 and then upload these new ones there. So let's see what happens and go ahead and come back to program. Yeah, upload email. Let's give it this file real quick. We'll go leads. Oh shit. I ain't write the code. Oh wait, I did. I wrote the code. So upload it. The file input is not none. Upload it. See, that was wrong to do. Really, I needed a button right here. I needed a button so I could click it and then upload it. But it should automatically be uploading the damn code, unless it ran into an issue. Let's see. Nope, doesn't look like it ran into an issue. So we go back to the database. Just kidding. We should see email list 2 pop up. Bet email list 2 popped up. We got the ID Scrapegram emails. And we got all the emails that was in email list 2. Bet that's all worked. We can go ahead and delete that hoe. Just kidding. All right, so our code is working, but low key. Like I said before, we need a button here so that it just don't automatically start uploading shit. So if it's not none, what we're gonna do is do a st.button. We're gonna say upload. I think we gotta add an on click. Yep. And then our on click handler will be upload.csv. That's what the button will do. We're gonna come over here, refresh. When we come back to the database, we see email list 2 is gone. Email list 2 is gone. So when we click this upload button, it should work. So right now you don't see the button. So if I go ahead and add a file, the button comes right here, and now I can go ahead and upload. Now, come back to the database. Email list 2 should be there. Boom. You got the same data in there as before. I should got more data. I must have uploaded it twice, so I wonder how that happened. All right, cool. So, yeah, we got that working. One thing that I want, though, is some feedback. is that like when I press this upload button, I want like a green thing to come like file uploaded, or a red thing to say file didn't upload. So basically that's gonna come over here. And email the update or so if that works, we can do a return true. And then if this else statement works, we can also do a return true. And if both of those are skipped, that means something went wrong, so we can return a false. Now we can go ahead and use this logic right here and say, we do upload CSV. Let's upload CSV. Ooh, I wonder if I can get this value back. How do I get that on-click value back? That's a good question for me to wonder about on-click. So that returns true. Can I bind to the on-click? Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Actually, I should do something like this. I should do a try. I'll make it cleaner. Try like that. And then we need a catch. Accept. That. Then I only need one of these return statements right here. Yeah. So basically, it's going to try to hit the database and find this. If this errors out, like if it throws an exception because it can't connect to the database, if it's going to come down here to this exception, print out the exception, and return false. But if this is cool, then it'll come down to here and then run the email list.update. This is also a database function. So if this fails, it's going to jump out of the try and then go down to the accept still. The same for here. But if all of this runs smoothly, then at the end is going to return true, which is what I need. What I also need is some more wine, so I'm going to grab some in a second. Feels like I just throw my life away. Hey. What I'm stuck on right now, though, is I need the return value back from upload emails. I'm trying to figure out how I can get the return value back. You know what? Don't need to get the return value. What I can do is set a session variable. So let's import st or streamlit st.
But if I continue to put children away, and I know that in my heart it's a
or maybe I should do something like this. Pattern st. Oh, Nate, you like that? Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I can do that. St dot success. Yeah. That might actually go. Feels like I just walked right out of there, but yeah. Hey. So then basically what I need to do over here is go ahead and pass in st. Boom. Like that. So that should put the damn thing on the thing. Let's see. Let me go delete that thing off the database real quick. I already did. Feel like I just what to do. Get right back where it should.
Feel like I just walked out of heaven, baby. When I gotta say
Oh, that's not okay. Successfully uploaded email. Oh wait. The file input is not none. Oh, it's calling that function already. No, it uploaded, but I didn't press the button, basically. So basically, hold up. I know the data got up in there, but it ran without me telling it to run. You understand what I'm saying? That bitch ran without me telling it to run. So I need this whole to run when I tell it to run. Like count going up, fuck with y'all. Alright, so basically I don't want to call this. What I need to do is go ahead and pass in. How do I pass parameters to the on-click Streamlit?
let's rock.
Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking love you, baby. Can you roll me, oh baby? All over me. Can you take control of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. I think I like how your body feels next to me. Oh baby, when you're kissing me. Oh baby, when you're loving me. I can't describe what I want to do to you tonight. Oh baby, when you come to me, I'll make it so you never leave. Come down for me, oh baby, now stop for me, to the top of me. I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking love you, baby. Can you go for me, oh baby, all over me, over me, control for me. I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby. See, I don't know if I can handle you as just a friend. Oh baby, I can't pretend. Oh baby, I'm so far in.
I look like I need to use this parameter real quick.
Always I could have you in my life. Oh baby, I'm satisfied. Even if you're not just mine. Come down for me, oh baby. Stop for me, oh no. Top for me, I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you. Oh baby, all over me, over me. Control for me, I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of you, baby.
All right, let's see if that works now. All right, shouldn't automatically upload. Let's see. All right, cool. It didn't. Now let's upload button. And boom, it showed up at the top. Hey, that's how you do that shit. That's how you do that shit. Email successfully uploaded. Let's go ahead and check. You see how it took a little second because that was processing. We got our feedback. Oh yeah, it's time to smoke. It's time to smoke. Smoke break. Tell myself I have to get that part done first. I'm gonna have to push that to GitHub. Smoke break. I need to go get my wine either. let's take a look at that. But also, first, before I go ahead and push, I need to make sure that the air works too. So I need to go ahead and change up the code somehow. I need to cause an error. Caught another live. Keep it up. Smoke break. You feel me, dog? Smoke break. I just gotta fix this last little piece. Or I gotta test out this last little piece. So basically, what I'm trying to do is test out this error real quick. I wonder if I can just throw an error. Can I just throw? Throw? Damn, they don't got throw. Let's see. So real quick, let me go ahead and throw an error. Throw exception. Never be there, baby. I'm so tender. Oh, it's just raise exception. Okay, cool. Raise. All right, so now if we run this exception should be hit, and then we should come down here, and it should throw us in the error. So let's see. And this is just to test the error state, just to make sure the error state works. Oh no, unless you give it a try. Upload, boom, error, uploading emails, and we should see that it didn't get to the database. See, email list 2 wasn't created. That's cool. So we got our error state working as well. There. So now we can go ahead and push this code up to GitHub. Baby, I'm so tender. All right, take that exception out. Remember, that was just for testing purposes. Don't misunderstand me. All right, so these are the files we deleted, and then this file we updated, and these files we created. So let's do a git add -a commit -m finish the upload UI using Streamlit. Boom. Git push GitHub. All right, code up on GitHub. The nigga's gonna go grab some wine real quick. I'll be right back. Take this smoke break and get on to the next part. No. Hey, y'all mess with this wine real quick. This wine hit, and it's cheap too. It's that pink Moscato, Cave and Cove, Vineyards. I don't know, but this shit like simple. Like it tastes like juice, but it gets you right after like a cup or two. It's like 10%, but it's like sweet too though. Fuck with this shit. Wine, weed, and coke. All right. So what is the next part that we got to get into? All right, so we're gonna make this user interface look a little better one day. But right now, it's getting the job done. That's one thing about being a full stack developer and making products that you actually want to use. You just basically want to get that bitch to market as fast as possible. And for us, to market means minimal viable product, a product that we can use that works the way that it should work. It might not look how it should look, but it works. It might got little bugs here and there, but we can use it. So that's basically where I'm trying to get us to right now is, all right, cool, clean little UI, use a Streamlit. Now the next part is for us to go ahead and go to view emails. So we click, oh yeah, turn on the server. So if we click, We click view emails. I'm still trying to connect. We click view emails. It's an empty page. So we need to go ahead and fill out this view emails page. What is this view emails page going to look like? Well, we already kind of developed it designed it last time. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to have a page title right here. It's going to have the source name and its type, section name, and it's going to just show the stuff like that. So page title, what is page title going to be for us when we come back over here? Wish I would took notes when I made this. Page title should be view emails or something. I'm gonna put this all the way over here real quick. Yeah, page title should be view emails, and then it says source name. So it should be like YouTube playlist or something like that. Playlist from YouTube, something like that. Playlist from YouTube, and then the section name is going to be whatever that playlist name is, and then these going to be all the videos for it. But also we're going to have tabs. I forgot to show. We're going to have tabs so that we can go to the emails for YouTube videos, emails for the podcast, and then emails for course. So let's create these tabs real quick. Hey, let's get it, bro. Shit, let me go ahead and spark this up with you. Vid 3985. I wonder if I know you in person. If not, we got a link one time and smoke one. Smoke the woods, my nigga. Smoke the woods. But baby, we gotta take a little break. But basically, this is what we on next. We about to develop that user interface and Streamlit. And y'all saw how simple Streamlit is. Like, we made this whole user interface with the dashboard and all of this shit with minimum code, like a motherfucker. That's the logic for uploading. This file is only 10 lines of code. And honestly, it's not even that. You minus this line and that line. This file is only 8 lines of code. And if you take away the import statements, this file is only 6 lines of code. Like 6 lines of code, and we were able to add all of this shit with the logic of opening that up, the uploading, all of that. Streamlit is powerful, but like I said, you only can build certain type of apps with it because it's a framework that they're still building on. But they make developing apps very simple for Python developers. Definitely should take a look at Streamlit. We gonna be fucking with Streamlit a lot on this channel though. One thing I did realize though is that when I do need more power to create like cross-platform apps or something, I might just buckle down and go ahead and code the app in either iOS, Swift, or Java, Android. I might do that, or I might fuck around and go ahead React Native with Expo and shit, and then do it like that.
I wonder if she could tell I'm home right now.
I'm still deciding, but for these automation projects that don't really need much, but some buttons to control the business logic, Streamlit is gonna be it's for the win. And when I show y'all the deployment process and how it creates all this shit for you during deployment, y'all really gonna be like, hey, Streamlit is. And I went through the documentation for the last 2 days. Like for me, when I'm about to use a new framework, I go through the documentation. I just do not just like hop in. Like I might go through the documentation for about a week or 2 before I start actually using that software, because it just be a lot of tricks that pop up out of nowhere. Not the best blunt I roll, but it's here. Let's see if the gelato is gelato. Lucky. Got a nigga cough. This is my cousin, homeboy. You shit smooth. Now my plug out in Midtown. That nigga got some loud. I need to go ahead and have him on the channel for the one time. Probably can't call him the plug on the channel because it's pretty obvious. But that's my nigga. He cool as hell. It's crazy. I'm cool with all these like hood niggas that went to college, like niggas got degrees and shit. Yup. That's why they hit that song. That's a little hole. We gonna have to get past that. All right. All right, back. But as y'all saw, oh shit, you can just click on that hoe. Oh, you know what? It said you can drag and drop too. Let me see if I can. You can really just drag shit right up on that hoe. That's hard. Oh yeah. That functionality already built in. Didn't even have to write the code for it. I'm trying to tell y'all, Streamlit lit. But now we want to view emails. Let's start building this out. So we need the page title. I'm just so excited. I try, but I can't hide it. Yeah. Come on. It's so real slow. You're making it hard for me. Am I know what you doing with that? I see that you. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, so what we need first is a title. So FT title. Man, this shit too simple, man. We're going to switch this part up soon, add a variable, but right now we're just going to hard code it. But the reason we need a variable is because we're going to need it to say emails for YouTube videos. Yeah, we're going to say like emails for YouTube videos, emails for podcasts, emails for courses. So we're going to have to switch that out. So we're going to make it a variable. For now, we can just make it a variable real quick.
Listen, I've been waiting to tell you this.
Actually, we're going to make that variable a list.
More than a man could ever want. But just let me know. Listen.
We're going to call it source. Source.
I stepped in the club in your hood. Slowly turned up.
Hey, there you stood.
You and your friends talking. And our eyes connected.
It was just like I'm your king, my queen. It's kind of hard to type with a blushing.
My truck is parked out front. Let's ride. I can read your mind. Oh, it's your thing. I know what you think, babe. It's alright. We ready. It's alright. Yes. I can read your mind. I know what you're thinking. I know what you think, babe. It's alright with me. Yeah. It's alright. Yes.
So baby, take a ride with me. So we're gonna need a page, like a variable to keep the page number or page, current page. So
your mind. I can't put your thing. I know you're thinking it's
So then what we'll do here is, let's say, we need a st.header. And we'll say emails for
Keep it real. I know you wanna see, I know you wanna be in my BD, kind of slowly. I know you wanna rub, I know you wanna touch.
actually I need a tab right here.
Feel. So baby, keep it real. I know you wanna see, I know you wanna be in my BD, kind of slowly.
Comment that one out real quick. All right, basically, come back over to the app. We got here view emails. So what I need under view emails is 3 tabs. One for the YouTube videos, Anchor podcasts, and the Street Coders courses. So I need those tabs right here. And I believe there is tabs.
That's what I wanna do to you. If you come, oh,
Yep,
yeah.
like that. Tab 1, YouTube, tab, podcast, let's see what that look like. I'm so in love, so in love. You make my life complete. You are so sweet, no one can be. Glad you came into my life. I need your love, with you I am inside. When you open me, I'm wide open. And I'm doing things I never knew. But I feel so good, I feel so good. Why it takes so long, me finding you. This is my story, and I'm telling you, it's the picture that show you that we got you right here. And I'm right. I really don't know just where I'm gonna be. Sir. Real NC. All right, bet. We got our different tabs. Man. Cool. It did show me something called an expander, though. Let me tap in with the expander. See what that was about. Gotta do some extra shit. Cool. All right. That's really what I needed, though. YouTube videos. Then I can switch over to Anchor. Then I can switch over to Street Coders. Okay, cool. Now it's time to develop the motherfucking each tab. So here, tab 1 dot right. So all we just gotta do is call on tab 1 instead of ST. So we'll go. What was it? Right. So dollar sign. Yeah. Say emails for email trying to get with the current tab.
I know that then you were that special one. I'm so in love. You so in love. You made my life complete. You made into my life. You blend me with your love. You show my other side. My whole life is changed. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, it's amazing how you knock me off my feet. Every time you come around me, I get weak. Oh, yeah. Nobody ever made me
You know
feel
what? I
this.
think they probably got it on change.
You kiss my lips and then you take my breath away. So I wanna know, yeah. I like to know, so I can be your. I like to know, yeah. She cried. So I can be the one who always makes you smile.
I'll figure out
Girl, he never
function
understood
to get
what
the
you
current
were.
tab.
And he never took the time to make it
Right now,
work.
it's like that.
No, girl. Baby, I'm the kind of man who shows concern. Yes, I do. Any way that I can please you, let me learn. So, I want to know so I can be your. I like to know. I like to know. She cried. So I can be the one who always make you smile. Make you smile, baby.
That part changed when this changes.
Baby, anything you say I do. Cause I only want to
Over.
make you happy.
I see.
Bottom of my heart is true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say I'll do. Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart is true.
Then come back here.
I wish that I could take
Go
a
into
journey.
gotcha.
All
Cool.
right. And finding
So we'll do
motion
that
that
for the
you
rest of them.
always try to hide, baby. Oh, I do believe that there's a love you wanna share. Oh, I'll take care of you, lady, and no fear. So I wanna know, I wanna know, so I can be your. And I like to know. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Tell me what I gotta do to please you. Baby, anything you say, I'll do. 'Cause I only wanna make you happy. From the bottom of my heart, it's true. Yeah, yeah.
I'm really building 3 web pages at the same time.
I'd like to know,
Shit dope. Power Python is crazy. And right now, my mind is definitely in writing shit inside of like JavaScript type shit. Like, kind of like JavaScript format, how I write shit. But I'm really being open-minded right now and trying out the Python way of writing it. Because like, although I'm gonna write it in Python, I'm still gonna try to like do it how I used to know how to do it, which is in JavaScript. Writing event handlers, the way that they write them, and different page switchers. But they do it a little different out here. It's not cool. I wonder if it's the same efficiency.
See the lust in your eye, I know you can't hide it. In your walk, in your vibe, make me wanna cut it like a lax spinning wheel. I love it when you ride it. You a stallion, baby. You know you got body. You working that thing, G-strings, just a G-thing. I'm working that thing, I'm working that thing, I'm working that thing, it's just a G-thing. Juicy for me, make it juicy for you. It gets sweaty for me. It's fancy for me.
I'm gonna do it for one of them. Create a function.
Naked in the classroom on the teacher's school desk. Triple X rated, call me Slick 'em high. I get that body wet and then I lick 'em down. I'm on point and best believe I ain't no team. I wanna get deep in a little bit of deep in a little bit of deep. You walk your feet like a ray, talk about Slick 'em way. No, I ain't stopping till I feel a backdoor break. And I do anything that you want me to do, plus more and more. Now you want me to rub me down beside your body, 'cause you feel it sore. Then baby, just close the door and let me take control. I'll be the man you dream. Better get your man. Take it so close you can call us king. 'Cause you got that juicy, and I love your body next to me. I sweat for you, so sweat for me. Can you make it juicy for me? Make it juicy. Can you make it juicy? Sweaty for me. I can get sweaty for you. Working that thing, you working that thing. I love you, G-string. It's just a G-thing. I'm working that thing, I'm working that thing. Still stroking that thing. It's just a G-thing. You so juicy, you know what? I'm on right, you know what? Yeah, I got a fetish for pulling, yeah, so I might end up with a track or two. Just my fingertip, wanna caress your rub my lips, kiss your lips.
Baby.
Come closer to me, express your emotions to me. Wanna press my body against yours, feel the sweat coming from our pores. I'm pushing harder inside you, forget my girl, get yours. You so juicy for me, and I'm so juicy for you. Ain't no better feeling than me inside you. it to say, baby. I can make it to say, baby. Take a lot to be for us to make it through. You should know you're my angel. Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just wanna love you, love. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause jealousy. They don't know about this feeling. Don't listen to what people say. They don't know about you and me. Put it out your mind, cause jealousy. They don't know about this shit. Girl, just talk about what your friends told you. That I'm a selfish man, want my cake and eat it too. Maybe in the past, but you changed me now. Now that I found your love, it's you who showed me how. You look so real, I'd be a fool to play around with you. I want to stay with you. You should know by now that it's gonna take a lot just from you for us to make it through. You should know you're my angel. Nothing's gonna make you fall from heaven. Girl, I just wanna love you. Don't listen to what people say. They know about you. They got your mind, yes, jealousy. They don't know about this. Don't listen to what people say. They know about you. They got your mind, yes, jealousy. They don't know about this. Don't listen to what people say. They know about you. They don't know.
Welcome back. Tap in. Got some weed, wine, and vibing. All right. Just been taking my break. Been tap in, create these tabs.
9 o'clock,
Home alone.
Thanking you,
wishing you come over to my place.
After a while,
Let me know.
we can just get talking.
Last time you were here, what we did. Back and back. I got you. I got you. We can vibe to some Diana Ross. You got a song in particular you thinking about, Sherry?
Say your word, hitting it just as soon as your shift is over.
I ain't really been on some Diana Ross. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. She got some essentials. Let's just play her essentials on. Shuffle. See what I'm talking about. See if I can vibe. Come on, Ross. So I need some up tempo though. This shit finna put a nigga down. Hope the beat drop. 1 minute 10 seconds. For a little bass, for a little bass.
Wasn't it me who said that nothing good's gonna last forever? And wasn't it me who said let's just be glad for the time together? It must have been hard to tell me that you've given all you had to give. I can understand your feeling that way. Everybody's got their time to live. Well, I can say goodbye in the cold morning light, but I can't watch like die in the warm of the night.
That's how we do it. We just pass in different parameters as we go. Build this whole up. Let's see. Started in 1975. You started coding in 1975, or is that a song, Sherry? Let me look it up. Started 1975. Just to check if that's a song. Nope, it's not a song.
Didn't we run away?
Start in 1975. Oh, go. Start in 1975. The dates. Shit, I don't even know this one got the date on it. Yeah, the road's kind of fun. This one is smooth.
We'll be together. Say it again. Someday we'll be together. Oh yeah. You're far away. I need my love. Just as you, my baby.
Got you. No problem. We're gonna vibe out. Everybody gonna be vibing on this channel. You put me on something new. Actually, I like this one. Let me look up those songs you're talking about. It's okay. I got it. I appreciate it. Drop the like and the subscribe. Yeah, I got you. I can do that.
You possess my soul, my heart. And I know you on my heart. And I wanna say,
I'll do that for you. Give me 1 second.
some sweet day. Yes, we will. Tell everybody.
Okay, so let's see. My thought process. Great question, honestly. So basically what I'm thinking about doing, well, in the last live stream, we designed out the basic UI, what the UI gonna look like at a basic view. And so basically, we got this dashboard that look like this. So if you come back to this, is basically what we built. A little dashboard. It got some things we can click on the side. We can go to different pages, see different stuff. So this is one of the tabs on the dashboard. So basically, we clicked on one of these tabs, and this tab is going to show us this information. We designed this out last time. So basically, what I want to show is the page title, the source name is type, and then each section name, and then the emails generated per section. Now, what am I talking about when I say source name and type? Well, I have multiple platforms that I create content for, and I want emails generated for all my content. So the source name and type, for an example, will be YouTube videos. That's the source name, and then the type is videos. And then Anchor Podcast, the source name, and then the type. And then Street Coder Courses, the source name and the type. So that's what's going to go there. So when you go over here and you see emails for YouTube videos, emails for Anchor Podcasts, and then emails for Street Coder Courses. Now below this part is where we're going to have it's going to be each playlist name, and then it's going to be all the videos for that playlist. And I can click on each video and go into the content. And so that's what we're about to do right now, is go ahead and present the playlist name and then the video, playlist name and then the video. So let's go ahead and do that. We only going to do that for the YouTube for now, because we still got to go get the data for Anchor, and we still got to go get the data for Street Coder Courses. So for YouTube, I got the data already in the database. So really what we're about to do is pull the data back from the database and then go ahead and present it right here on the front end. It's a lot of, going back and forth between different things, but what I plan to do after these live streams is create a 10 to 15 minute video of this whole process and explain it all and create the documentation up and everything so that you can follow along. but it is pretty convoluted, and it can get kind of complicated going back and forth between the front end and the back end. Not a problem, not a problem. Never heard of Rowhammer, but I definitely gonna check it out, see what that's about. No problem. Glad I could get entertainment and information. All right, we're back to the trap shit. It looks like trying to change the vibe.
Make me feel like a cloud. Baby, I think I better put you in your place.
Exactly. I love that you are a theoretical scientist. I am in a way kind of like a theoretical scientist, but I'm also kind of like practical because I try to do experiments and shit. But I really do sit and I think about life outside the box. It's all about angles. Like life is like geometry and whatnot. And if you start to look at things at the different angles, you really obtain a lot more information, and then you can kind of come up with different conclusions that most people have never even thought of. I really like the field of theoretical science. It's one that really makes you think, and like it's like a field for the wise, like philosophy, theoretical science, all of that type of stuff, spirituality. Like it's like a wise can only go through it. Ron is very important to you, especially if you're going anything monetary or quickly research to have computer science, architecture, professor, free classes, also so that you can stay and oh, no problem, no problem. Definitely something I want to tap into. I actually do know hardware, by the way, but I don't know it as well as software. But I got some like robot pieces and stuff over there. We're gonna tap into some robots. First, I gotta get all this software stuff because everything starts with the mind. You gotta get the mind down. You gotta get the logic to go together. And you might want to look up the Vector Institute for Pure Mathematics and Applied Mathematics. I think you will be perfect. Yes. I don't know who you are, but thank you. You're reading me very well. I've been definitely thinking about going deeper into mathematics because I realized like that's the language that God used to communicate with us, like universally. Like no matter where you go in the universe, if you understand math, you can communicate with another being because you can always pinpoint something specific in a specific place in a specific time. And that's very, very interesting. And I was like, damn, everything that we understand about life, you can like replicate in math. And I'm like, damn, I want to go back and relearn math because now I understand math is something totally different than what they was telling us it was used for in like school. Like we was always like, why the hell are we learning math? Like, but they couldn't explain it to us because they didn't even know. There's something deep. It's like teach us the truth and not go all the way in it. But yeah, definitely want to check out that math first. Math degree. All right, let's see. So basically now what we need to do is go get that data from the database.
Make me feel like a cloud. Baby, I think I better put you in your place. That kind of action, I don't need that kind of action. That kind of heart, I can use that kind of heart.
Yo, what up, Harry? What it do? What it do? Joseph George, new physics Professor George, among the students to prove a theory regarding black holes and the absence of black holes in the universe. Would be interested in inside the box. That would be dope. Man, I sat and watched so many damn videos or I was reading fucking, what's his name? He died, wheelchair, smart man. Can't remember the damn man's name. Fuck. No, but he was always talking about black holes, and I read his book. I read most of it, some of it. And I actually believe that there are black holes in that. Black holes, is way more than what we think it is. Like, I just don't think the energy or whatever it is just disintegrates. Like, it hits another form and then it comes out the other end into something else that our minds just cannot conceive right now. So we just say it like kind of like obliterates. That's kind of what I believe. I won't go deeper into it. I'd love to. Like, one thing that I've never really studied a lot was astrology. I kind of would like to study the stars more and the moons and the things like that. I believe that there's some huge nuances in it. Someone just called me. Let's see what the hell this is. Hold up, though. I gotta see who this is. Who is this number? They sent me a text message. It sucks I can't mute y'all. Guess y'all having a phone convo with me. What up, dude?
Hello. Hey,
Who is you?
this Shay. Mobile. He said, who is this? It's Mobile.
Oh, Mobile. Girl, I'm like, who the hell is calling me? I don't know who this face is. Girl, I'm like, hold up.
Yeah,
Oh, what up, man? You gotta send a nigga a message or something like, hey,
I'm
this is
sorry.
Mobile. I'm finna call you. I'm like, damn, the feds on me. Who is this? She talking about Shay. I'm like,
I'm
Shay.
sorry. I should have picked you before I called.
No, I'm fucking with you. How you doing? What you up to?
I'm good. How you doing? Listen, I really did my for real.
I just want to let you know I'm on this live stream and shit. But you actually got some amazing questions that you probably about to ask me, and I'm doing a live stream, my computer science code and shit. So it'd be cool if you don't mind. We could just have this conversation and just keep it like going. If you're not shy or nothing.
Okay.
But yeah, so like, Sierra told me that you was interested in computer science and whatnot. Like, what about technology like interests you? Like, what direction you want to go down when you see yourself at the end?
It's just something like just different. Really, I was like, I know that's something to do with like math, right? Correct? Like coding.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just something different, and just do something, different.
You
So
want to do
like, why
something different?
not learn?
Oh yeah. So it is definitely something different. So shit. Like when you say you want to do something different, like it's a whole bunch of other things that's different.
I know. It's just I don't know. It's like, why not learn how to code?
All right. So what like sparked your mind for code? Like where'd you hear about it and shit at?
I want to say it. I want to say something, but I don't want to say because you was like, kind of like.
No, you good. Like just be free.
Like,
it's cool.
Don't code like you have to do
Huh?
Kinda. I said like when you call it, have something to do with like math on it.
It got a little
Huh?
math in
In a
it.
way,
A lot of people think it's about math and whatnot, and it,
kinda.
it is math, but mostly it's like logic. It's like logical thinking.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like math, but like it's like different. But it is some math. Like you do gotta know how to add and multiply and subtract. But like
Mhm.
that's about it for getting into coding and shit. Afterwards, if you go down a more mathematical like route and whatnot, then they expect you to know different like differential equations and shit. But like most people don't even go down that route. Most people go down a whole different route.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I guess this is what I want to do. Branch out and just try something like something new. This all it is, really.
All right. So what would you say that like on from a one being like you don't do this a lot to like a 10 like you do this almost all the time, like how would you judge your logical thinking like in terms of life, like when you're going through life, like when you see in situations, how do you process them, how do you like get through them, do you like let emotion take over, or are you kind of like a logical person who can like see how 1 + 1 = 2 and shit?
Oh, really? Kind of like emotional, kind of, but because I am kind of emotional person in a way. I say like a 5. I would say.
Bet,
Yeah,
bet.
that's realistic.
And that's great, honestly, because you're honest with yourself for real. And that's like with this is like you're gonna need more logic than emotion, because the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
this logic that you're gonna get into, it's gonna like make your brain think outside so many different boxes that it never thought before, and it could be a whole emotional ride. I mean, I was in school for about 2 years going through, I'll say about a year and a half going through computer science and getting nothing greater than like a B minus. Like I would just, this shit was tough. Like I was failing classes, I was failing courses. But after a minute of sticking through it, like something just clicks, and then you really like get it and shit, and the shit becomes easy. So one of the things about me though is like when I teach my students though, I understand how complicated computer science is. So when I come and I explain different things to them, what I'm explaining is like I explain it in a way that they can comprehend, and I understand that all humans understand their bodies and whatnot. And so
Definitely right.
really, I break the computer down to like different parts of your body that you can really understand and be like, wow, that's really all that's doing. And from there, we build on top of that. You'll learn like the computer science language and how to create different shit. And really, what I want to do is figure out like what path that you want to go down, because in computer science, you can go down any path. Like you can go the medical route, you can go the business route, you can go research route. You can really go any type of way because everything is becoming like digital and technical and stuff.
Sure.
So like all these fields, like even shit fast food, they gonna need niggas down there. Even in the clubs and shit, like with all the new lights and all the things going on, like they need people who can code that shit up and whatnot, and they'll pay good money for it. That's why they keep saying there's just not enough coders for all the things that need to be done. And then that's just the basic things of life. You gotta remember, like shit, niggas is going to the moon. Niggas is trying to build moon bases. They out here trying to figure out zero gravity. Like it's gonna be it's a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities out there for people who just like know how to code and shit. But then even if you don't want to do that, like shit, you can open up a shop, create you some automations and have the robots running your shop and shit. Or
Oh yeah,
it's just
yeah.
it's a lot of fucking shit that you can do with just the power of computer science. And so like really that's what we gonna go through. Like Sierra told me that you was serious about
I
learning
am.
and whatnot. So really, I'm really gonna get you that overall like background knowledge, and it's gonna take a second. Like I ain't gonna lie, in the first 3-4 lessons, it's gonna be like kind of slow, but really after that first 3-4 lessons, you really gonna be like sitting here coding on your computer, and you're gonna be like, I can't believe I'm actually doing this shit, and I understand what's going on. But everybody got to go through that gruesome little battle at first, but after that, shit just start clicking, and then it start being fun, and then we really gonna figure out, we gonna hone in on like what you want to do, like where your aspects at, so that you can do something that's fun for you.
Okay. Listen, so I need my own computer.
Yeah, you're gonna need a computer. You got a computer?
No, I don't not at the moment. I had one, but I ain't got one no more.
All right, bet. So shit. Damn, where you stay at?
Right now I'm still with my cousin. I can go to like a library or something.
Oh, you go
I
to the
ain't got
library?
no
Shit.
computer right now.
Let me see. Could you go to the library? Because it'd be shit you need to install on the computer. Library probably got no restrictions
I
and shit.
wonder. My little sister have a computer. Let me see. Hold on 1 second.
This is great though. This is why I started Street Coders, because I'm trying to get computers all throughout the hood. I need everybody to have a computer.
I'm gonna take my little sister. I wonder if she have one though.
I feel like the time that we going, like everybody need a computer so they can whip out and write code when they need to write code.
Let me see.
Somebody asked me, isn't HTML better than CSS and JavaScript with Python script? Shit, that's a complicated question, Henry. But I would say, yeah, like HTML is better with CSS, or that's a CCS. I'm thinking you meant CSS, but I would say yeah, it's better with HTML, CSS. What it do, young goat? What up, fam? How you doing, man? Hustle and bubble. Niggas just in here chilling. Hey, this is the most people I don't had on the live stream. It's smooth.
Okay, my little sister has a laptop. I'm about to go get it.
All right, bet. Cool. Like really, all the laptop ain't got to be super fancy or nothing. All it got to do is be able to run like Python and some packages, and you'd be cool. So, like, whatever laptop you got, we can get that.
Okay, let me go. I don't even know what type of laptop. Do you want me to call you back once I get the laptop?
Shit, we ain't gonna start today, but we definitely gonna schedule out some time. I was just giving you an overview of how I get down and seeing if that. I was just saying, like, if that's cool with you, will you be able to be consistent with that? Because I can get you some good knowledge in within about a month or two. Have you sitting right?
I'm serious. I'm consistent with it. That's why I'm gonna get this laptop like right now.
Bet. So yeah, shit. Text me and shit. We can start the tutoring starting tomorrow, and based on your schedule, we can figure out how many occurrences a week we'll do. And it's all on the house, Sierra, my fam. So I got you. We're gonna get you a bag.
I'm still happy, look at it when I but thank you though. Thank you so much for even just, take your time out of the day to even just, help me. Because you don't have to. But thank you so much. Like you is here for real. And I'm very appreciative though. I really want to learn.
Look, all I ask is when I send you my Street Coder shirt, you wear that bitch loud and proud, like, yeah, the Street Coders we on.
You said what?
I said all I ask is when I send my Street Coder shirt, you wear that bitch loud and proud, like, yeah, Street Coders put me on.
I got you. I will. I'm sure you're brand. I will. I got you for sure.
Bet. I'm about to get back to this live stream, but definitely text me and we gonna set up the time we will meet tomorrow.
All right, then I will.
All right, peace. All right, y'all. I'll be doing tutoring sessions, but I only do them on a low right now because I'm trying to build this bot out and shit in this business. So only like people that's close, I do a little personal tutoring session so I get them right. Because it don't be shit for me. It's like I know this shit like the back of my hand, so I just be talking most of the time. So sometimes I just give them good tutoring sessions. People never seen. All right, so what I was doing here was creating a function that will grab the data from the YouTube. So get YouTube playlist. All right, db.youtube-playlist.find. It should be something like that. Where my database at? YouTube_playlist. I throw the music back on. That's quiet in this bitch. Oh shit, hold up, I gotta hit my nigga Christian though. Damn, we back on the line again, another convo. This my nigga Christian though. We be talking about some real shit, like some real deep shit, like some esoteric shit. Shit, really, this my live stream about to just be hood as hell. Niggas love this bitch is FaceTime and this shit. Shit. All right, YouTube playlist. What it do, my Negro? What it do?
Man, you already know what I'm doing. I'm just getting off about an hour ago. Just coming down, man, from a long day. That's about it, bro.
Hell yeah. Hey, bro, before you continue talking, man, I just want to let you know I'm on the live stream right now. We got a few people on here, just chilling and asking questions, just talking and shit.
Okay.
One of my people said they want to tap in. You said Zoom. Sure, I'm gonna send y'all some links. But yeah, bro, like, we had some deep conversations and shit. And I'm just like, shit, let's just like, just had a conversation. Like, however, we had a conversation. Let people know like the type of mindset that we're on. Not only do we do this like computer shit, but like just whatever we own, bro. And it ain't no like the cameras out. Just be yourself, real talk. I know this is just catching you off guard. Like, damn.
Oh,
like,
nah, it's all up. It's all up, man.
It's just like an upgrade. Niggas like Zoom. Shit. Shit. Let me see. I could let me start a Zoom call in about 10, 15 minutes. I'll start a Zoom call and then I'll throw that bitch the link up in there. But
almost that. I see, man. You on your grind, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm trying to put on for the community. But yeah, bro. So yeah, man, I was just tapping in what you saying, like what the day was about and shit. Oh yeah, we ain't gotta talk about what we was talking about earlier. With that situation. I know that's personal shit. So we'll talk about something different. But yeah, bro. Like, how was your day, man?
Man, day was great. I mean, one thing I would like to. It was great. It's always about like professionalism and always learning new things every single day, and taking away like the things that I learn on a daily basis, working for a $1 billion company, working directly with the entrepreneur. My boss is the owner of the company's status, not my boss in that sense. But take away everything. It's all about learning and developing yourself and getting these skills and implementing them into the world. And also, really technology. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff kind of it intertwines. In programming, which you, Nate, aka God Body Folks, that has always you have set the example for me on how we should be tapping into this tech right now, especially at this time when nobody is doing it. With our skin color, the pigmentation of our skin, this melanin in us. A lot of people aren't doing what you're doing, and that is highly appreciated. To teaching individuals how to connect to servers, how to even code, how to create a file and save a file, something that simple, and how to just get into this world, go down the rabbit hole and explore, because it's so many opportunities out there for it, but it takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of just being uncomfortable and trying, and depending on what age you're at and what you're doing, it can be tough to balance. But as we know about balance, it's all about you and the yin and the yang. You got to fight those.
I totally agree, man. Shit. Speaking of like fighting battles and shit, like what's the last thing you've been tapped in on with like in terms of like spirituality type shit? Like you still been fucking with what's his name, Billy Carter?
All day, every day. Oh, most definitely. Oh, of course. Why wouldn't I not? And what I've been tapping into, I don't know if you ever heard of like the Black Israelites. I look at those individuals, in my opinion, don't disrespect. They have found out, but I feel as if they go about it the wrong way. On how you stand on street corners and you cast shame on these individuals. Because I was in Austin a couple of weeks ago, and you had Black Israelites, which I feel you. That's how you feel. You don't need to stand on the corners and with a microphone and just blast people on the scene. You don't need to do it that way. That's not the approach you should take. Instead of that approach, why don't you just teach, tell people what books to read about the history of just humanity, civilization types, and just us being Homo sapiens and where all this stuff came from and how code even like it I've been tapping into a lot, to say the least. But that's just one thing I have to say, because we don't realize how powerful we are as a culture, as Black culture, because all this stuff has been suppressed to us from the Anglo-Saxons. That's just how it is. And that's why I love street codes. And that's why I love what Nate is doing, is because you are giving people an outlet to show beings that you could do more than, just, hey, want to be a basketball player, baseball player, football, whatever endeavor you're pursuing, great. What you see on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, it's love. I'm 100% behind you, but what you're doing, Nate, is going to revolutionize the game. And I was thinking about this as I was driving home, is that you're so ahead of your time. It's going to take some time to catch on. Love and respect.
Yeah, that's why it's building season right now.
Yeah, you built it. You built it, bro. You in the zone.
Oh, yeah, really, that's all it is, man. It's building time. They not, like you said, it's not ready right now. So therefore, it's how they doing it like that? I don't know. If I get, all right, let me see something now.
I don't know. You kind of caught me off guard. I may be rambling a little bit too much, but it's more of this.
Oh no, man. What I'm basically trying to get at is, oh, you know what? Let me see something. I think I know what it is. I was actually doing something in the database real quick. I made the email list too. Yeah. All right. But okay. So man, really, man, it's just having a regular conversation. That's what I was just trying to do. Just have like a regular conversation. I know it seemed weird being on a live stream, but shit, this is what it is. Now you gotta get this content out, bro. But what I was getting at is shit, man. I've been tapped in with Gaia. I tapped in with Gaia. The streaming, and they was tapped in with some sacred geometry, bro. Sacred geometry, man. And bro, man, it expanded my mind to a whole nother level today, man. Like I've always known that sacred geometry was the answer, was the key to fucking life and shit. I already knew it. But then it was just on there, it was just blatant. And he teach you the meditations that like to bring the light energy out of like your body and shit. And it's crazy. It's like it's wild, man. You gotta check it out. Right now he only got 4 episodes out. But it's a whole series.
Yeah, and that's that's what I love about doing, Nate. In your course, it teaches you how to be connected, like spiritually, first and foremost. Between each section, and in your course, you guide human beings, us, on how to like meditate and get grounded before you move on to the next course.
Oh yeah, that's the
next section, which is very pivotal whenever you're getting into code.
Yeah, that's the I see what you're talking about. That's the that's why I can't find the shit. That's the course that's out here free right now.
Yeah, y'all tap in. Go and tap that, and it's free. That's the best thing about it. It's free of charge. And which just imagine our community of color minority beings, and I don't want to put a color to it because it's really just people who are seeking new opportunities, like revival in a sense, to tap into something that you are literally laying out the roadmap, like literally the roadmap of how to thrive in our current economy, not just with development and different software, different programs of how to do the coding, because what you're doing with Python is incredible. Like we're talking machine learning, which is here now. You know, it's the future that a lot of people won't even grasp at this moment, because a lot of times we're focused on the secular things, the other things besides being a creator, creating things, being a creator like this, and being a young minority who's able to harness these skills that you are teaching to the masses and capitalize it on it. And going into the Fortune 500 companies and saying, hey, I have this skill set. And yeah, I may dress like this, I may look like this or that, but I can sit at the round table with you. I'm a chameleon. I can, I can speak King's English. I can mix a little bit of Ebonics with it or whatever, however you want me to adapt to your system. I can do that. And that is critical right now. And me being 30 years old, I could only wish I had a mentor like yourself who could lead me into like just tech and spirituality and open my, I don't want to say third eye, because I think that's like cliche at this point, but just have a heightened awareness about what's going on. Read about stocks, the stock market. Read about the new technology that's coming out. Read about tap into W3 schools and just how to get started with basic HTML and CSS. Just the basics. Just create your own. Being a creator is what we're here to do. And I think that's amazing that you're doing this for everybody.
Yes, sir. I just want to let you know, bro, you don't like you ain't got to talk like that. Like just like regular combos.
I know I don't have to talk like this, but that's just, should I say, you know what I'm saying?
No, just like the regular combos that we have, bro. Like it feel like right now you trying to do like the professional talk, and I don't even talk professional on my own YouTube channel. I'm just wanting to like the regular convo. Like me and you, we don't always talk about, we finna like this, that, and the other. I'm just like trying to like get it about just regular like sacred geometry with your thought mind about it. Like we all know that we putting it to the courses and shit, but like that's already gonna be on the advertisement. What I like on my like live streams and stuff is just to keep it real, just like us being us, just having the convo, the smoke. Oh shit, like I'm rolling a blunt right now, like drinking my wine, coding, and just like talking and vibing. If you wasn't on the phone, I'd be like listening to music. Just the regular talk, like not trying to sell nothing to nobody, just like niggas vibing, people adding in on the chat, like just regular kicking it, like how we, just be talking. I know it's weird, bro, because it just catch a nigga off guard, but I ain't really looking for the sales pitch because I'm already the sales pitch. I already won, bro. Right now, I'm just doing the part. I'm winning the people now. Like I already won the sales pitch. I got it down. Like I'm using artificial intelligence to make the best shit ever. Like I won already. Like there's no human being that can compete with GPT-3 when it comes to this. So therefore, I'm like, now it's time to win the people. Show them that I'm just a normal person as well. Like I just be coding, I be smoking, I be chilling, I be talking about spirituality. I just be on the FaceTime. Don't be on the FaceTime, coding it, kicking it, listening to music. Well, my homies and shit, like most people know, like people like, cause the convos that we're gonna get into, they already gonna understand this. Them niggas is on a whole nother level. We ain't even got to talk about the accolades right now. They already gonna know they on a whole nother level to the point niggas gonna want to look us up, and then they see that we on a whole nother level. So like, really, man, I'm just like, we ain't got an accolade shower, just kicking it, like just kick it, like
Yeah, it's something we kicking. I can roll up a blunt right now. I could go and pour me up some Jameson. Great. I can go and do all that. But at the end of the day, it's a message that needs to get across and what you're doing. It's really easy to get across to anybody, but I feel like if you're speaking clear to the masses, to the world, right now, on just how to be a professional and how to tone it down. I'm a professional. I smoke weed. I sip Jameson. This is what I do. Just because I don't speak the necessary phonics all the time, that may be something that, because I'm in sales as well, that I have to always adapt to, But that a part of me, I come from Beaumont, Texas, and I'll let it be known, a tough city. It's not easy to get out of that city. There's crabs in a bucket, and I'm thankful that personally, I've had structure. We both know how to act. So if we want to talk about, how to speak or the conversations that we have, hey, let's talk about with the Hubble telescope, just captured in space, just that simple thing, and how these Anglo-Saxons had literally came over and freaking to our land and knocked on our doors and said, hey, that let me fucking take you out your crib and let me spew onto you the beliefs I believe you to be believing in, and disregard everything else prior to that, and let's make it happen. Let's brainwash you and all the generations that come after you. Cool. Let's talk about that. But I don't think a vernacular of how I'm coming across should, I don't think that how I'm coming across should intimidate anybody on the channel. I think this is real for people to have to be prepared, because you can't hide. One thing I will say, you cannot hide behind the screen forever. You're gonna have to get into the world, and you're gonna have to sit at the round table with these beings, these other individuals who are Freemasons, 33-degree Masons, who already have all this found knowledge, and you're gonna have to know how to adapt. And they may smile in your face, they may do all this, blase, 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 but if you don't know the truth and you don't know yourself, then you can never be prepared. So I feel as if man, we are missing out on so much in our community that we couldn't even grasp right now. And Nate, your background, dude, you defined all odds. Nate, you defined all odds, and that's one thing. Upon multiple other things I respect about you is how you overcome all these obstacles that was presented to you, and you are a Michigan graduate, scholarships, Microsoft, AutoNate. I mean, that stuff that didn't, man, all that stuff is incredible. And what you're teaching the masses right now is so important, because we don't know about this. These are things we don't know. No one's telling us these things on how to conduct ourselves. Why? What is etiquette? You have to know etiquette whenever you're going into places, right? You have to know that, because guess what? Unfortunately, those, I don't want to say it, but unfortunately, you got other people, these older beings, and you know what I'm talking about. They look and they judge all that. They dismiss that. They will dismiss that so fast, and they'll say, you know what, it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit in the curriculum that I'm trying to teach. So it's being a chameleon. Gotta learn how to adapt. And you being a programmer, you know how to do this, but the masses don't know how to find that balance at the end of the game. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, definitely understood, man. You just shine some light on some shit. That's real, like some real shit. Like I fuck with it. That's a good point.
You got to, And like I said, I smoke, I sip Jameson, I do all that cool stuff. But I'm hyper aware of energy, and that's something that people have to understand. Those frequency waves, like whenever you're dealing with who you dealing with, you gotta adapt. You have to find. You have to get in rhythm. You have to it's mirror matching to personalities. You have to mirror match, because if you can't mirror match, then it's going to always be a disconnect. I don't care how smart you are, or what you can do. It's because you can find someone who's my mirror match, who I feel like, okay, they talk like I talk, they walk like I walk. Oh, they just noticed my shirt I have on, or whatever the fuck it may be. You have to adapt to that, and it is what it is.
That's some real shit.
And guess who did it best?
What you mean?
Guess who do it best? Hey, shit, Jay-Z. What you think? What how do you think he get to these round tables, man? With these Jews?
Nigga strategic.
I work with the Jews. Shit, he cool, but you gotta know how to. Hey, when I'm gonna bring you out to these places and get on these helicopters and planes and shit, you can't be shit. You ain't made it that far yet, but I will. I have to know the game. I have to practice the game before I get into the game. I can't just go in that bitch without any teachings or learning or being spiritually comfortable with myself. It just won't happen. But what you're doing and what you're teaching, you're putting everything together in a full circle.
But the thing about the circle is like it all don't happen all at once. And that's one thing that I have to learn, like going through this process is like it all don't happen at once. And that's something you got to really internalize to a T, to the point where once you finally understand, you look at other people like, why don't they understand? And it's you got to remember it all don't happen at once. You had to take your time to get to where you at. And while you was doing that, other people was doing them. So how can you expect the same thing out of them that you expecting out yourself right now? I mean, unless that's just the environment that you put yourself around. But you gotta understand, most people that you come into contact with are on different levels, different wavelengths, different levels. Some people you ain't gotta be buddy with, but some people are pretty good to keep around, even if they can't offer you substance in certain areas. They offer substance in different areas. So I don't know. One thing that I realized is that I just want to blend in. I want to be the change, but I don't want to be the thumb just out there. I want to blend in with the people. I want to let the people know I'm with y'all. I'm one of y'all. I got y'all. I'm here with y'all. I understand y'all. I don't know. I want to be walking with them. They can't even tell who the ringleader is because we are together. We are just one shade. It's not one person just leading this bitch. It's not just three people. It's the whole shade coming. And I mean, I just want to take my responsibility right now and just keep doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's I don't even think sometimes I'll be I'm supposed to be the leader in this shit. And I see 19 Keys. I see Blue Pill, and I see Billy Carson, all these other niggas. I'm no, man, it's all of us. There's no one. It's all of us. All of us are kind of waking up right now. Different versions of Black excellence is waking up and thinking on whole different levels. It's the whole shade coming. So for me, that's I just want to blend in with the shade, with the movement, how it's going. I don't want to put too much control of myself on it. Only thing I want to control is my internal self other than that, everything else I just want to be a part of and enjoy. I want to be the observer of life type shit.
I like it.
Like I read a quote, man, it say out here you can have, it's supposed to be out here in the 3-dimensional, it's supposed to be multiple rulers type shit. Like it's supposed to be a balance of power type shit. Not one person's supposed to have the power, but inside your own kingdom, there's supposed to be just one power in there, and that power you run and don't nothing. Like there might be other beings and shit in here, but there's just one person that run inside here. Out here, we just vibing. Like we all just vibing. We just in creation. We live in like no control, just no control of life. We're just going with the flow. Up in here, I can do whatever I want to do in here. I can feel how I want to feel. I can be how I want to be. And so I really just been trying to take a course through life where I'm just like, bro, just vibing, bro, just going with it, just going with the flow. Like literally going with the flow, man. Like not worried about money, not worried about nothing. Literally just like going with the flow.
And that's a good thing that you just said about worrying about money, right? And that's hard to do. That's hard to grasp money base, right? Because I saw somebody literally, and you know the algorithms that have been in place, right? Social media, to catch a 30-second snippet of somebody else doing this, on this, and doing, and oh wow, I'm not there yet. I need to be there. Not knowing that person's personal circumstances, not knowing going through.
Yeah, it's all fake, for real, for real.
Fake is odd. It's an illusion. But why not? Hey, I be the creator. Change that. I can be creator of whatever I want to be. Black God, young black king, young black queen, young God, whatever race. I don't want to put it on any race because one thing we've protected throughout history is being stripped.
You said it's being what?
We've been stripped of our history, man. At this point, we gotta look at like Generation Z. You know, like we don't like Marcus Garvey. We don't know the true our ancestors. We don't know that. We don't care. We don't know what they went through. We don't even understand like the idea of like what quantum physics that could tell us about how there is an ultimate creator of all, but that's all instilled in us. Well, it's within us, and that's the cool thing. Computers and how you break. You can't make your stuff out of a program without off RAM, a hard drive. You can't just you have set, which is okay. It is okay. A very intimidating field for our people. You know?
What makes it intimidating?
To turn on a computer and download software, get into the terminal, knowing on the commands that just program is very intimidating. It's a very intimidating these types of software that can change the world. And then you build robots, bro. Like this is what you do. You're in robotics process. Using that what we would be introduced to ever. Get a room full of people. Say, hey, what's HTML? How many people you think would even know what that is?
You said what?
What is HTML? If we went to goddamn any section, anything, whatever HTML with CSS, it would tell us.
Right. So my thing is,
But who's Cardi B?
my question to you is like, what's the point though? Like, you gotta think about how these people coming. A lot of people that I know asking me like, I will literally sit there and tell them like, coding, you can make an app and shit, and they be like, nigga, like, what's the point? So like, how can you make the buzzword terminal and the buzzword HTML, CSS? How could you make people be like, oh, I want to do that, rather than just be like, okay, and that's my thing, man. Because it's like, yeah, we know they need to know this information, but now we got to figure out as a people, some leaders in this shit, we got to figure out how do we present it in a way that makes them interested. Like really talking about they don't know it is really, in my mind, repetitive, because we've been knowing this for hundreds of years that we don't know shit. So now it's like, I don't want to be them same black leaders that's like, we don't know shit. Now I want to be them black leaders that's like, how can we fix not knowing shit? And how can we take, and the thing is like, we need to understand ourselves. Not only do we need to understand history, we need to understand our personal history as well, because that will help us understand how we build and grow to the next fucking level. Like you gotta understand how you develop as a person. You gotta understand how you think as a person, and then you gotta build the things around you to be beneficial to your life. It's like the thing about black people not knowing their history is funny, bro, is because it reflects in our personal history. We don't pay attention to our own selves, to our own bodies, to our own like journeys through life. Our attention is always on something else, somewhere else, getting to a bag, fearing something, people getting shot up, something else, like robbery, all this shit. Like it's all, our attention is always somewhere else, to the point where we're not really we're not taking notes on our day-to-day life. We're not understanding what we're going through. And like Steve Jobs said, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So if you're missing the dots as you're going through life, when you look backwards, you're not going to see the most important parts that was supposed to be connected. So my thing right now is like, how do we wake these people up to start having an awareness that's bigger than what it is, so that when they hear a word like come learn HTML, CSS for free, they like, I'm there. Or they hear, hey, Python code and we teaching you how to make a robot for free. I'm there, because they understand the glory in it. But you can put something out there right now to people and they just be like, keep scrolling. So that's the part that I'm getting at as a teacher. It's like, we got to understand these people's minds even deeper than just understanding that they don't understand.
But why do you think we don't understand? Why do you think we don't understand, in your opinion?
I think that answer is already there as well, bro. The reason we don't understand is because they fucked up the communities. Like that's the clear ass answer. I mean, I went to black schools and I went to white schools growing up, and like there was whole ass discrepancies in the school system. So I'm dead ass already knowing that like we know the issue. They fucked up our communities, from parents not being in the house, both parents, to just a lot of family issues, in the schools, and then the incarceration, then the drug dealing, all that shit, bro. You got all that mixed into the community, and you fighting that every single day while you go to school. And then at school, you also got to fight for your life, because niggas got to figure out how to be tough and shit. While at these white schools, all they doing is handy dandy, showing up early as hell, got nice ass breakfasts, like the sun coming in, it's bright as hell up in there, and everybody's learning this shit very easily.
Getting Chick-fil-A catered in their high schools.
And so
like free lunch.
I mean, we can sit and ask How did our communities get like this? My mind, we already know the answer. Cool.
But no, we don't. We all do, no, that's not. We don't all know, man.
No. It's not that about all. It's not about all. It's about we know the answer. It's a significant amount of people of our own who know the answer. Just because the other people don't know the answer don't mean anything right now. They don't need to know the answer right now. We need to be the change. They're going to know the answer one day, but they're going to know the answer through our actions. We can't sit here and force it down their throat. Like know the action. They're not gonna get it. They or know the shit. They're not gonna get it. The only time they get it is when they see it through action, and then they can do it themselves and be like, I'm capable of doing this too. So you should be feeling like gifted, high key, because you are one of the ones who understand this before the big show has to even come through. Like you understand it before it has to even materialize. That's where your brain at right now. You're seeing on the level, like you're getting the thoughts of God type shit before shit even materialize, bro. That's significant, man.
Well, you told me this. This was yesterday about being LeBron James. Just imagine, like, being LeBron James, your kid, right? And whatever endeavor you're pursuing, I don't give a damn what it is, but you are just, it's three factors that comes in how LeBron James operates. First and foremost, it's waking up first. Second is discipline. Third is continuously working on the craft consistently, which is why there is only one LeBron. It's very hard to do that. And, LeBron James to me, it's one of those things because he didn't come out graduation. For sure, if you read his backstory, but he overcame all that. But why? It's because he didn't never. Why would I want to go back to that? If I got this God-given ability, that has to be a LeBron James, then, bro, I don't want to be like my father who wasn't there in my life. I don't want to be like that person who told me I could never be anything. I want to prove the point to this teacher who said I was stupid or I was in remedial class and you can't produce. I have to prove this point. But it takes a village at the same time. It takes like-minded individuals to get to the same goal and not even looking at being better than anybody else, because whoever sets that standard around you, they're like birds of a flock. They all flock together, man. And the more you ascend and you grow, people fall off. It's like military-minded way of thinking. How many Delta Force, like all these military agencies, SEALs, Team 6, all that, like, how many people you think try to even get in that program? Even if they even get in that program, when they even get in this program, how many people leave out? It's very selective. And it's a reason why it's bending to that level. You have to get to this, you have to get to the point to where you stop blaming everything and everybody about everything and just look in the mirror and say, I caused it. I knew better. I knew if I did this would happen. For every action, there is an equal or what?
Shit, it's a reaction to that bitch.
Opposite reaction. Real. It's facts. Gotta look in the mirror, man, at ourselves, So,
I fuck with that too, man. It's a lot of we do really need to start with the man in the mirror, like the community. There's a lot of accountability that needs to be taken within our own community. I give you that. I ain't gonna lie, man. I fuck with that for real. I'm just saying though, man. It's like you can't be accountable to what you don't know, but at the same time, it's like we all had chances to learn and whatnot. But man, I just want to let you know, bro, this game is strategic. This matrix that we're in is very strategic. Like, bro, like it's a strategic. Like the thing is, I don't even feel bad for people who go through struggles or go through things over and over and can't get over it. The reason I feel this way is because the Matrix is very strategic, bro. It's outwitting. It can outwit anything. If you think you outwitted the Matrix, you already got outwitted. You can't like you personally yourself can't outwit the Matrix. Only that internal energy that you have flowing through you can outwit it. This Matrix is something extremely is like is it's something that you just can't just break, bro. At least they haven't really, not many people have mastered it. I will say that have been people that who probably mastered it, but not many. Not many, bro. Many are called, few are chosen. And like this matrix really get a hold of you, bro. But the thing about it is, there are a lot of people now who are starting to wake up, who are starting to understand the powers of the matrix and how to, manipulate the matrix and how to make it to work for you rather than work against you. And these teachers are starting to become mainstream, at least in the esoteric land.
Right.
But we're gonna bring it to the mainstream and make some money and teach some people.
But my thing, all right. So what you like? So my thing is what you're doing, being a street coder, smoking a blunt and sipping on some yak, right? Oh, a day, every day, right? So it's a legit question. Some individuals aren't as strong-minded as themselves to be able to do both of those steps and do it and at an elite level. What do you tell those beings?
I tell them, learn your history. Learn your history and follow suit with the conclusion. Once you learn your history and the facts are what the facts are, and you don't judge it, and it's just what the facts are, you got to come to make that decision. Is this still beneficial for me right now while I'm trying to level up? If it is, cool. Let's see it happen. If it ain't, you need to learn how to get that structure to figure out when and when not you're gonna do it. That's just as simple as that. Or you're gonna have to learn how to fight. Shit, when I smoke, when I used to smoke, I used to sit outside and shit, like smoke, chill, relax. Now when I smoke, I'm sitting at the desk. I'm getting work done. Like I'm putting myself in a situation to get my shit done.
But this is coming from a software engineer at Microsoft. So let's bring it down. A graduate from Michigan. This is not coming like you. It's the dynamic for the individual who can't afford a laptop, who's never. They don't even know how to. Some people don't even know how to turn a laptop on.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? So let alone don't even know how to do that, but let's program and use logics and flow and actually gameplay. Write down these logics and wireframe, and then after the wireframe, let's start building, let's start installing this software via the terminal and freeze, and remove different programs and build something like that. It's very, 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 very difficult. If you're an expert at what you do, so how would you feed beings this information, like I said, off of maybe smoking, drinking, and doing it at the time when they're not. some days Logan bring it, oh fuck it up. Dude, or I'll get lost. Like, man, I don't even know like how to even open my email right. You know what I'm saying? Like how to like that pure detox and cleansing your spirit, yourself, and getting in with yourself, sitting down with your quote unquote demons or whatever to get into this game. Because it's, as you know, it's not.
See, the thing is, bro. I don't believe that weed is killing the community or alcohol. But the thing is, I understand that it is, but I also understand that it ain't. Like, it's the mindset we have behind it. The reason I say that is because I'll say about a year, maybe two ago, I viewed my dad like this man just does not understand technology. He's not gonna figure it out. And he smoke weed and shit. This year, my pops is on so much shit, like when it comes to like the tech and whatnot and the business stuff. He got an LLC going, he like getting like money flowing and shit. I'm like, damn, pops really like I really showed him how to get his email and shit together, how to work that shit. And then he just kind of took off. And he still smoked and he still do his shit, bro. It's not the weed that's really stopping us, bro. It's the motivation. It's the determination. It's the grind. Like, yeah, weed probably gonna enhance that. But at the same time, once you just need somebody who can put that seed in you and that can plant it the right way and then just let it grow. That's what we need. We need more people like that who are patient enough to plant a seed and let people make their mistakes, do what they do. But then after a while, a year or two ago, you like, damn, you actually learned from that situation. That's what we really need in our communities, more patience and shit. Because people are going to be people, bro. We've been programmed since the beginning of time. We can't expect people to change after a sermon or something. Most people are not going to do that. So, like, really, as a leader, it takes a lot of patience and understanding and meeting people where they are and understanding how to deal with them like that and keep growing.
Like those,
bro, God is very patient and very loving. Because when I think about how hard it is to change another human being, like you could preach to a nigga all day long and they will still at the end of the day have in their mind what they had in their mind to begin with. You will use up the whole day and all your damn energy preaching and they will still not get it. And it's like you could do this for days, for years, and niggas will still argue the same exact thing. And it's like, damn, God literally is this damn patient where he's like, I'm trying to tell you. And you're like, no, God, I got this shit. I swear I got it. And he's like, all right, go ahead, go. And it's like, but he there every single time ready to fix you up, help you, and put you right back on the same road. Try it again. This shit deep, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro, this life shit deep.
No, it is very, very intriguing.
I mean,
it's very intriguing that we, as humans, we don't rip up our own business, and that what keeps us from being. Because we don't want the average. I would say, look in the mirror, and I always say the perfect imperfections. We don't even we can't even envision. Right? Want to acknowledge our nose too big, or I'm not or because someone looks like this and does. I have to put this mask and filter on that I can't accept these. So if you accept uploading it, built. How can we accept our you know what you like? Do we separate? Oh, like weed okay, alcohol okay. Oh, that's great. I be a developer and I like heinous drugs, whatever. And build a program. Where is the division? Within looking into yourself and you know what you need to do. Because developing is not the development something that is very hard thing to do if you're not grounded enough to know yourself, know your truth. Where does the I don't need this too much alcohol, I don't need this too much weed, I don't need to do that in order to project, or where does it come in? Because everyone's not you or I who knows ourselves on that level in order to continue to thrive. Because addictions like that continuously throw people to very dark places that they're trying to get out, and then say, "Hey, I'm gonna be be a developer." Like what? And go full with the fucking terminal, and even try to upload anything on fucking Git. Like, where does that even? Like, where would that even? That would be very different. So I think sometimes that's need to be put out into more as an audience first can understand themselves spiritually, physically, mentally. Before saying, hey, you can do this, you can do that, and still be capable of one of the things a professional engineer like yourself can do. That's like you, Nate, basketball court, bro, because you cold in math. What you do? That's like me on a football field and do football. But shit, I can sleep a little later. I can smoke some more weed before I go to practice. Or I can do this or do this after practice. But if you get somebody brand new, they can't survive. And it's very hard. It's very, very hard.
Hey, trainer. Say trainer.
Oh, it takes discipline. Training and you hoop, bro. You a hooper, dude. You from the great state. You know it. Oh shit, man. It is not easy. It's not easy. It's something that like.
Man, one thing that I've been stuck on is these sacred geometry, man. This shit real. This shit is real, man.
Are you familiar with Laplace's demon?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. Are you familiar with that? So basically, this is very interesting.
Mhm.
I just found out today, and it was like, wow, okay. This is how quantum physics work to a certain extent. All right, so Laplace's demon is a thought experiment in determinism that describes a being that knows the present and through it the past and the future. And also, it was speaking on really, really weird about like if someone can line all of the atoms and shit in like the universe stuff, they gain like some like type of like superpower or whatever the fuck. With using quantum computing, like computing. My apologies.
That's interesting. That's interesting as fuck.
You see it? All right, I'm very firmly entrenched on this.
I ain't look it up yet.
And try.
All right, so I'm gonna have to insert a column.
All right, so Laplace's demon and the scientific method, okay, abstract. In 1814, Laplace described an instant that would be able to calculate any future event if it knew the precise location and speed of the universe based on principle of cause and effect. This will be known as Laplace's demon, which wasn't his real translation, but they always got to think about something because someone is tapping into like the origins of where everything comes from, like atoms and molecules and the world, the universe, world and universe. Okay? So at the time, scientists believed that they could solve all the mysteries of the universe. Decades later, with Heisenberg, uncertainty principle, other advances, that dream became to the. So basically, they've been speaking about quantum physics since early 1800s.
Right.
You know, so they were saying, well, I can predict the, like, philosophers and like scientists, they have like their different kind of perspectives about it, but because you can't predict, like, it's hard to predict like what's going to happen to you going to work, if I may get in a car accident or something like that, or whatever. But whatever happens about a daily, like a daily basis, that's a little harder to predict than like, what will I be in the next 5 years? Okay, and what I will be in the next 5 years is totally determined on what I'm presently doing now. And not only that, but 5 years ago, what was I doing in this present moment? Kind of looking at like the present moment, in the middle, 5 years in the future, 5 years in the past, and saying where now and what we are doing in the present moment to get to where we want to be tomorrow, the next day. Not necessarily. I don't look at the Laplace's demon as like the know-it-all of everything, but it kind of gives you a roadmap of the things, how to be in preparation to stand the path history, your people, the being, and how the universe works. Excuse my language, but yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out, bro, for real.
No, it's very deep. Very, very deep. Very deep. They spoke quantum.
So they spoke quantum?
Quantum physics, for sure. Yeah, right here. I just sent this to you. For sure. Oh yeah, bro, this is very deep.
Yeah, so I know about the Heisenberg principle.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, very
I used to I was watching this quantum theory this physics or this quantum physics lecture. It had like 25 episodes on it. It was good as hell. It was talking about that shit.
But to be honest, I understand that. You have to know about the war, like just the history of Earth.
You still gotta know about the history of Earth.
Yeah, bro. You don't think all those hieroglyphics that's code that's been taken from those symbols and put into the computer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that's what, man. That's like a roadmap whenever you can find these hidden variables. Like that, you're active. This is what you do. Yeah, man, it's very interesting. But who's teaching that? Who's teaching that?
Not many
You.
people. Too.
You. Because you connecting development, spirituality, to make people want to dive into. So,
the thing is, I ain't even hit it on the tip. Like I just been like touching at it for real. I ain't even really went stupid yet. Because once I get this sacred geometry down, man, I'll literally be able to tell people how life is digital, how they can literally program their life.
I believe that. And I believe you're on the cusp of it. So you're on the cusp.
Very close, bro. Honestly, the only reason I don't have it all is because this series isn't done yet. I'm following the series as it go. They only on episode 5. I'm like, damn, like they got a lot of good knowledge in here. You keep hinting at different episodes, and I'm like, come on, you gotta drop them already. But they got meditations. Each episode is accompanied with a meditation, and you teach you how to unlock like different parts of the like sacred geometry of your body, your head and shit. Bro, that shit real, man. I was doing the meditation, like just trying the shit out, sitting there, just trying it out. And I was like, oh my God. That shit real? It's there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to sit and do these meditations.
And you taught me all this, bro. It's like you led me to the wall. I've been shit, nigga. I've been drinking that shit, bro. I've been down. I don't understand and put all this stuff and still balance like a lifestyle that I was living before I even got introduced to this, bro. So this is like revelation. You know, this is very fulfilling. All this found information, dude. That takes a while to digest and deprogram. 30 years. That was just, bro. Why couldn't my parents ever tell me I could computers and learn IT and that? No, go play sports, go get CT, and go bang your body all day. No disrespect to it. No disrespect, because that's the thing. That's all they wanted us to know. And be billionaires. Pay somebody. Here's $1 million a year to go and goddamn bang your body up. I know you don't come from a family who know how to find. I give you $1 million, and guess what? You're getting taxed for 30% of that. So therefore, you ain't and to live. And, I ain't never had. You know what I'm saying? I've never. Damn, I can go buy me a goddamn place. I don't know how to manage it. But guess what? They're gonna leave you broke. Fuck. They're gonna leave you disordered. Your brain. They found CTE in Henry for the Bengals, number 15. I believe it's Travis Henry. I want to mess up that Travis Henry. Yep. I played ball and love this. Chris Henry, your Aaron Hernandez, your Junior Seau, a lot of that, man, these athletes, and it's very disturbing because it's like they just like brand. I'm up, bro.
You said what?
Are you on live?
Yeah, man. I'm just chilling and coding and listening to you, man. Vibing. Just out here vibing.
Yes, Chris Henry with the Bengals. Every man, a lot of these athletes. I don't want to say every because I don't want to just be talking or whatever. A lot of these athletes who pass away, they find traces. They find CT in the brain to a certain extent. It's different levels and pedigrees to that, but it's so that's what we teach. But we can teach so much more to our youth, man. Our community needs this type of stuff, man. Read books. Read one book a month. Start off. Boom. Learn mathematics. A little bit of math. Science mixed in there and history. Oh, that's all you need. That's it. Learn. And a trade. I mean, whatever you want to do. But that's the basics. Learn your history, man.
Really where it started, man. Niggas be skipping it.
And I would say, niggas, get the Gaia app. Get Gaia. Gaia all day, every day.
That's it.
Straight up.
Code unreachable. How's that possible? The Gaia app sound different, man. The Gaia app is what got me right.
Yeah, that's where it's at, man. And it's just empowerment, man. You're your own God, bro. And when we can start like looking at ourselves as that, it's deep.
What the hell going on here? Oh, I gotta set it in the thing. And then let's say that is ED.
Hey, but love and respect, man. I'm about to get in the crib, man. I'm about to break late. the more get ready for more, man.
All right, bro. I get with you, man. Appreciate you tapping in.
Hey, peace, love, and respect. Hey, peace, love, and respect. And what I say?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Street Coder Nation, stand the fuck up. Because this is what it's about. It's about coming with technology, spirituality, and the real, and understanding how those two things intertwine and how they mix and create fucking gold. Shit, that's what they came from Nipple for, to get. Mine, this gold. Gold plated, man. Let's go.
Yo, cheers. All right, bro. I'm gonna fuck with you, man.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace. Damn, why the first one showing up like that? This first gap. Not showing right. I gotta turn the music back on. Niggas be talking. All right. We're back.
Hey, real niggas do real things, nigga. Chat niggas
You're going pretty far.
Hey, bad niggas say so. Hey, where we at now? Can't stop it, so hey, ooh, you know they like it. I'm so icy, so icy. Girl, don't try to fight it. All your friends in my body, I'm so icy, so icy. Got a house around my neck and my wrist don't chill. Any given time, 250 in your grill. All I do is talk shit. You can even add a couple grand for my outfit. You gotta act like you know, man. In my hood, they call me Jesus the Snowman. Jesus the Snowman. I'm iced out, plus I got snowman. Let it marinate. Y'all niggas slow, man. I used to get 19 for a beat. Call me Genuine, the same old shit. I'm the shit, yeah. I need toilet paper. It's an air freshener, nigga. Fuck a hater. These niggas don't like me. I'm with the Gucci man and I'm so spicy. All these girls excited. Ooh, you know they like it. I'm so icy. So icy. Girl, don't try to fight it. All you niggas fight it. I'm so icy. So icy. She digging my feet. She like I'm the shit. If it's a chain on my neck or the watch in my wrist, maybe the ice in my ear or the bracelet. But she look like the type that can take a dick. Oh, young Gucci man, don't kiss me, baby. You can kiss my chains. Oh, you gotta be a dime piece. Just a look at the rocks in my timepiece. Oh, I come through when I drop top jack. Old school Chevy with the antique tag. My pocket's so heavy that I can't walk steady. Niggas got the ice, we done done it already. Gotta go real, but it's not from Eddie. I ride big sevens cause a nigga ain't petty. I'm icy. So motherfuckers snowed up, little kids wanna be like Gucci when they grow up. Oh, me, Jeezy, and Boo. We ain't pussy nigga, gon' do what you do, cause we icy. So icy. We icy. So icy. All these girls excited. Ooh, you know they like it. I'm so icy. So icy. Girl, don't try to fight it. All these girls fight it. I'm so icy. So icy. Yeah, I'm hopping out the plane with the seats piped out. Still see my cane even when the lights out. Cause that's how mobsters do it. Spit a little game, give them that floss and music. I'm the main from CHI. These
plane from the ground, thinking they so fly. Got a little buzz, but we been too high. I put the hoes in the club and I don't even try. I guess when she glanced at my wrist, she wanna get my dick. I tell her holla at G-Skip. Pop Chris, get that Gucci bag cause he on some hood shit. Yeah, now I'm in the cut. Look at my whole face like let a nigga trip. Nah, we ain't running, we just taking all your chicks, buying drinks, getting money. We can show you how to do this, son. We throwing out hundreds while you saving the ones, nigga.
I got so many rocks in my chain and watch. I know I'm a shit and my chain hang down to my feet. I know I'm the bomb. Just look at my charm. I know I'm a shit. My chain hang down to my feet. Ooh, you know that I am so happy. I'm so I'm so icy, baby. I'm so icy. Look at my charm. My chain hang down to my dick.
Trap star music. This shooters in it out. This shooters in it out. This a whole bunch of shooters in it out. This some shooters in it out. This some shooters in it out. If you wanna go to war, fuck it, nigga, let's shoot it out.
Walk up in my spot, sit down, have a seat. I just been in 5 shootouts last week. He bought the raw division, plus he moving in the kitchen. Nobody make a move, nigga with scooter handling business. Reaching in his pocket, Gucci slap him with the pistol.
Get your bitch ass down, nigga. Motherfucking move, nigga.
Hood rich.
Switch up city, switch to home, someday I'm the one. I don't give a damn about it, but I don't make niggas with the temper. I got money in the temple, trying to buy my kids cushion. Me and Scooter ain't twins, but we got twin chop. Now I walk a flock of flame, nigga, hit them with the yacht. On the street, nigga, never be a partner to a cop.
No, what the fuck going on, nigga? What the fuck let that police ass nigga in?
I don't know.
Fuck out the spot, nigga. Snitching ass nigga got caught with a brick. Same day he called my phone for a 36. I can see with one eye open like slick Rick. Fuck the police, that's why I rap about them bricks.
I ain't did a nigga, but the brisket remix. When the chopper starts spinning, nigga, he gon' get split. Nigga robbed me in the car while it was 1996. Ever since the day the niggas tried me since.
God damn, bro. My nigga robbed you in 96. No, you geeked up, bro.
He did.
You still gotta pay
South Top Dog DJ 8.
Nigga owed me a brick, that was 3 years ago. Seen him in the club, nigga shot him in the throat. Black Amigo Scooter still rob me, go. And I still got a lot of shooters on the payroll.
I don't know Scooter. I got shooters. You got shooters. Hey man, well, get the dog man, that fresh, man. You don't see him on the count?
I need them, bro.
Yeah, man, me.
Hey, open the door, nigga. I need 50 of them pretty mids. This nigga at the store. He waiting right now. Gucci, is it a go? I hope it is, cause if it is, nigga, my shooters, they on go. Shooter on the scooter, bring them bows. He want to right now. He just came from way up the road. 10 millimeter with 30 shots. Make your fucking head explode.
I got a trap house mansion with some hardwood floors. Can't call me and I got burglar bar doors. Trap going crazy, but I got it under control. I just bust them open, fix them up, and move them out the door. Who this nigga in this building? Man, get Scooter on the phone. I'm like an NBA coach, cause I keep shooters at my home.
All I know, I never seen it face in my life. Street smart, so I know this nigga ain't white. Pull up at my spot, cut your car off, hit your lights. Before you hit the door, you get robbed on sight.
There's some shooters in it out. There's some shooters in it out. There's a whole bunch of shooters in it out. There's some shooters in it out. There's some shooters in it out. If you wanna go to war, fuck it, nigga, let's shoot it out. There's some shooters in it out. There's some shooters in it out. There's a whole bunch of shooters in it out. There's some shooters in it out. There's some shooters in this house. If you wanna go to war, fuck it, nigga, let's shoot it out.
anyway, I'm gone. Girl, you put up with that nigga, you strong. Ain't no need to play games. How that cheating made it touch her heart cold. She don't wanna hear the lies, it's old. Taking shots even when it's too strong. Fuck a nigga, liquor make her moan. Gotta get up in the morning, she wrong. I be drinking, I be driving, I'm wrong. Had a long day of work and I know. I can't test the girl, I'm on my way home. I'm too drunk to text, so can we FaceTime? I won't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours if you gon' taste mine. I won't take your love for granted if you don't take mine. We can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Baby, we can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. We can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Baby, we can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Yeah, I'll take a shopping, that's easy. For the summer girl, I ball out see. She don't want me to think that she easy. But she ain't trying to make it seem like she teasing. We just chilling at the bar and she cheesing. 500 shots for no reason. Man, I'm trying to take you home this evening. Brown liquor got a painted leaking. That nigga still in pussy, he deep. OG Kush, I'm cheap. Let me swim inside your pool, yeah, the deep end. And we can get drunk all weekend. I'm too drunk to text, so can we FaceTime? I won't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours if you gon' taste mine. I won't take your love for granted if you don't take mine. I'm too drunk to play, so can we FaceTime? I won't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours if you gon' taste mine. I won't take your love for granted if you don't take mine. We can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Baby, we can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. We can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. Baby, we can get drunk all weekend. Let's get drunk all weekend. I'm too drunk to text, so can we FaceTime? I won't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours if you gon' taste mine. I won't take your love for granted if you don't take mine. I'm too drunk to text, so can we FaceTime? I won't waste your time if you don't waste mine. Girl, I wanna taste yours if you gon' taste mine. I won't take your love for granted if you don't take mine.
Mike Will, hey, nah. Tell me what you think we hustle for. I just want a better world. Do the impossible. See what we got, nah. What you think we out here working for? I just want a better world. Do the impossible. Hey. All the bands for my baddest bitch. And let my niggas drive that motherfucker. I swear that court won't commendamize the motherfucker. Pray for us, cause we be in and out that motherfucker. Lord, help us, Lord. My bitch is beautiful, hell in the trunk. Just like the sun, I can ask from the start. I flip the script when they pass, but I pop, you ain't talking to me. If you ain't talking, running, running. Flipping numbers, my nigga, and I'm number one like my muscles got bigger. Like my bitches got figured, that's why you might get this and stop it, my nigga. This is how shit is supposed to be done. Rolling on my wrist and a real my nigga. Got a chain to command and a food chain on. Shout out my dog looking at the four walls. Shout out Candace for accepting my calls. Impossible ain't impossible at all. Hey, hey, nah, nah, nah. Tell me what you think we have some fun. I just want a better world. Do the impossible. Do it. Do it. Nah, 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 nah. What you think we out here working for? I just want a better world. Do the impossible. Do it. Hey, hey, hey. Nigga do that shit, nigga done that shit. Nigga any problem better overcome that shit. 20 gold bottles, I'ma drink on this shit. 20 songs that I'm on, I'ma run that shit. My name go ring and my team go win. I shot a nigga once, I do this shit again. Put your hand on the Bible, selling candy at the store to a black homicide. It was the same damn sin. Drop down, give me 3 points, ho. Cake that, give it to you how you want, ho. I'ma show you what this west side shit about. I'ma pull up in the rubber, get you bam on my house. Hey now, she got a nigga name in her mouth. Hey now, T-O-T-N-O to M-O. I mean, my M-O is zeros and commas. I promise, my good deal, your mama, this dick ain't for free. This dick ain't for free. Touch that, I need cash back, transaction. I bust back in the all black rap national. Hood rats in the projects. If you ask them, they want to buy the world 10 racks on their taxes. Holiday chairs, tell they make checks with a bottle to the neck. Then you get it how you get it. Nah, nah, nah. Tell me what you think we have some fun. I just want a better world. Do the impossible. Do it. Sing it with me, nah, 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 nah. What you think we out here working for? I just want a better world. Do the impossible. Do it. I say, hold up. I just wanna ball like a grown up. Tell them catch me if they can. I switch gears and switch lanes. You know just what my mind's on. These days, keep singing with me. Hold up. We just wanna ball like the grown-ups. Tell them catch me if they can. I switch gears and switch lanes.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa, hold on. Walk it like I talk it. Walk it like I talk it.
I be mad, narcotics on me, 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 I be mad, just to make the night, I be mad, fly, 7 hits like a wax guy, I'ma sit in front of the judge and tell her damn lie, nigga, I be mad, Why you drop that dirty in that mouth? Why you go and chop the brains out that cool? So I can shoot a pussy nigga out the roof. I feel like Bishop Young, nigga, I got the juice. I'm about my check, little nigga, like school. Yeah, I rap on some chopping shit. Pull up on your block and shit. We stand up in them blocks and shit. 21, we popping shit. Lord forgive me, cause I'm sick. I spent 2,000 at the dip. This a foreign little nigga, not no bitch. We drinking at the bitch, ain't drinking on no rent. Narcotics on me, I be mad. Just to make the night, I be mad. 7 city hits like a wax guy. I sit in front of the judge and tell her damn lie. I be mad. Pull up on the back street, brother went up down. Pull up on the back street, another nigga down. The AK-47 turn your smile into a front, bitch. Bitch, I'm from the street, I turn the cell to a pound. I left my baby mama and I went and got a model. You can't can't get no dollar if you don't know how to swallow. What the bomber cut, I feel like Oscars on my shoulder. You say you getting money, what you losing all your product. I hit my first lick, and I spent the shit on product. Nigga sneak this and I got shots for all your partners. Bitch, I'm from the 6, I eat so food, I been in Honda. I keep that 223, I knock your head up out your Honda. No, I can't get so me, I be mad. If it made the night, I be mad flat. 7 city hits like a wise guy. I'ma sit in front of the judge and tell her damn lie. Nigga, I be mad. Nigga, I be mad flat.
In the metro, no, just when my bitch get drunk, cause she talk breezy to me. Nigga with an attitude, this shit get easy to me. The last time I drank some lean, I was out of my mind. Tried to give me 20 years, and that's a whole lot of time. A married woman, the boss are hoping to spend the weekend with me. He think it nasty when she swear, but that shit sexy to me. The last time I took somebody, took a gram and a half. Niggas think they know about Gucci, but they don't know the half. See, I'm a XX popper, an online shopper. Niggas thought I was a clone, they heard me speak proper. Big feeling worth 10 million, I'm a well-known robber. Like Shawty know I got 10 shit in your LO, my partner. Wow.
Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Cause last time I took drugs, I had to smash a bitch. And last time I smoked gas, I almost crashed a bitch. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time we took drugs, you just took half of it. Stretching out my t-shirts and make cash for it. Wake up every morning to some ass secrets. Yeah, raw dog on my face, I'm tryna have some shit. Yeah, P554, 76 to the mo. The flame lead with the flood. Yeah, to see that snow. Going in all year. 300 plus days long. Making money all year. Over 52 weeks strong. Put it back up, give me space. Put ice cream on the face. Going for real wings on the case. Skate away. 720 with the grind. Let it all fine. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Cause last time I took drugs, I had to smash a bitch. Last time I smoked gas, I almost crashed a bitch. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it.
the last time I went to Onyx, man, I ordered the dough. Tried to leave with every big booty bitch in the club. I bought a Rolls and a Lemon when I went to Miami. The last time I seen the mama, she wasn't wearing no panties. Last time I went to Vegas, spent 200K gambling. I'm just an East Atlanta nigga, serving champions and shambling. The last time I tricked up, I brought 4 hoes to my place. They call me Gucci Man Picasso cause I painted their face.
Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Cause last time I took drugs, I had to smash a bitch. And last time I smoked gas, I almost crashed a bitch. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. Last time I took drugs, I just took half of it. put it on like me. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 10 bands in the right hand. 10 bands in my left hand. Make her best friend be her hype man. You keep going big, she wanna fight. Damn. Bad bitches in my city catching flights. Damn. Having big bands when they hit the lights. I put down on your city, in your city they fuck with me. And the bitches fucking with me, cause I represent my city. We take pictures, you can witness all this cash that we getting. If you started, we gon' finish whole gang with the business. 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. 100 bands, 100 bands, 10 bands in the right hand, 10 bands in my left hand.
With some 100 racks, I throw it real quick. Thought it was Olympics where the stripper do a split. 1942, get the bad bitches lit. You Chanel purse every time she throw a fit. Chop it to the floor, make your knees touch your toes. I'm on group FaceTime, me and all my hoes. You can send me news on my mom, I want expose. Half back sweet, I'ma pass it to my bros. Fake kick, I'ma let my brother catch the 2-point. Bitches like single savage, always got a new joint. Thought he was a gangster, but he snitching, yeah, oink, oink. Work too hard, bitch, you can't get a point.
100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands. 100 bands, 100 bands, 10 bands in the right hand, 10 bands in my left hand.
Santa Claus bag, hoe sit up on you. Suge Knight bag, had the shooters get up on you. You see the red Lamborghini as I hit the corner. Why'd you got his shit together? He a business owner. Pocket tag, shopping bags, nigga, I got it brag. The wire say don't fit, I ain't even take it back. Element tripping, we do a lot of that. But it ain't never about a bitch, we trip to Cabo Jack. Hey, big bands on me, drum line. I just let the money talk, don't need no punchline. I like the sunshine, so I said fuck the boo. If you buy the bag, holla so
100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 10 bands in the right hand, 10 bands in my left hand.
More money, more bitches, more millions, more riches. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, I got 4 bitches. And they squatting on that dick like they doing fitness. Say he looking for me, can do in the drop top. Spin the corner in the dorm while the eyes watch. I'm too rich to go through something about a dot, huh? Fast grad, do you back home or you a cop, huh? This shit serious. Bad bitch gon' give me brain, she on her period. In the trenches of Dubai, they don't know where he is. Is that a bird? No, that's a jet. Yeah, there he is. Gang.
100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 100 bands, 10 bands in the right hand, 10 bands in my left hand.
Yeah. Scooch. What's up, man? Yell everything this time, you know what I'm talking about? Yellow rims, yellow big booty, yellow palms, yellow rounds, yellow MPs, yellow watch, yellow charm ring, chain, yellow living room set, lemonade good shoes for my girl. I found them sitting on 6s, no 20s in my gun. Because it's more than like it, because it is a lemon. My life is over, bitch, you look more like a lemon. I put little bitches, I'm not fucking with them. I'm truly stupid, pain, this is how I feel today. I'm moving slow, cause these heroes in my lemonade. I'm standing in the shade, and I'm selling lemonade. She's feeling like I could go and raise up in the A. Lemonade, diamond,
I'm gonna have to just call it right here for the day.
That's
pretty fun. But the upload to it.
I say I be feeling it. Oh, they tell I'm sick of her. Cause her brain is lemon red. Okay, right exterior. Interior lemon red. Yellow with the off-white trimming. I call that the super track. Yellow diamond pinky ring. Call that the lemon rock. Cherry bust a lemon bell. My earring size is apricot. I spend a lot. Yeah, I need some.
All that paper lemon drop, a lemon yellow lemon rice, ink bird, yellow top, yellow polo, strippers, white and yellow polo socks. We should let me pop it up, he don't got all he say he got. The second lemon, and he got the I got the 50 blocks, yellow boat from 50 pop, yellow boat don't make it drop. The flop mine off the top, then go buy me a yellow yacht.
See, 17 seconds ago, push some shit. Got some good coding on here. 100%. Somebody come to this, probably think we use coding. Getting it though. Can't wait till we tap in with this AI module. That code, we're going to tap in soon with that one. R-O-N-D. Keep it clean like this, make it look cool. And files all over the place. The UI don't look that bad either. I'll get this right. Take it through some logic for this. Got some routes that we don't need anymore. Might turn that to like utilities or something. Yeah, scraper.
Times get hard, but the next still getting it. Yeah, bitch, niggas. Bitch, motherfucker. When you wake up before you brush your teeth, you grab the strap, nigga. On the time you get down on your knees, you won't crap, nigga. Fuck what you heard, God blessing all the trap, niggas. God blessing all the trap, niggas. When you wake up before you brush your teeth, you grab the strap, nigga. On the time you get down on your knees, you won't crap, nigga. Fuck what you heard, God blessing all the trap, nigga. God blessing all the trap, nigga.
Killed it. Did it today. Got pretty far. Almost there.
You move your mama to a crib from the jet. It's over, I got all the push on my brother. Praying 5 times a day to get the floor. A few big 5 stands to the truck. Shoot dice out there, sell dust.
Alright, this one I gotta make this title right here.
Call yourself a big time, you don't give a fuck. Sold over $1 million hanging in the cut. Sold over $1 million, don't give a fuck. When you wake up before you brush your teeth,
Emails generated. Get a button on here. Shit, my ass. I probably fuck around and start coding again. Great. It's pretty impressive though that we wrote with that minimum Python code. We got this all this. I'm gonna add a button, go inside. Shit, it'll be smooth. I don't know why it's not going there though. Oh, stop the thing. It's starting to look like this too. Add a button. Subscribe. Dinner. We'll be in his emails draft soon. We're on the 30th. Yeah, that's it.
Blessing all the trap niggas. When you wake up before you brush your teeth, you grab the strap, nigga. All the time you get down on your knees, you a crap, nigga. For what you heard, God blessing all the trap niggas. God blessing all the trap niggas. They talking shit, you gon' bust. Told yourself a million times, you don't give a fuck.
We out of here. Do a little live stream today. Deuces.
Sold over $1 million, don't give a fuck.